So let's take a couple of phone calls. Here's Wolf from Philadelphia. Yes, Wolfie.
Hey, morning, Howard. How are you?
Good morning.
Hey, I was curious to know, when J.D. was initially hired, who was the person that interviewed him, heard his verbal prowess, and decided this is the best candidate for the job?
I could be wrong, but I believe the way J.D. was hired, J.D. was an intern here, and then J.D. was particularly good at getting these clips together, and he sort of formed his own job. He started to take it on his own. Am I right, Gary?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, he actually used his head and was a self-starter.
That was maybe the only time he has ever has taken some initiative.
And I have to say, he's terrific at it. He really is.
He's really good and very proud of his job.
Takes it very seriously. He's here he starts like about 3 or 2 o'clock in the morning. No, 4 is late.
No, way earlier than that, Howard. He's been getting in, I think now he gets in about 10 o'clock at night.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I definitely understand that he's a very, very hard worker. I just wondered if there was an initial stage that he had to get by as far as the interview process, because I think that might have been kind of tough for him.
Yesterday, what, Gary?
He got interviewed by Amory and hired as an intern.
That's amazing.
But, the internship is pretty much you show up and you can form any kind of sentence.
There have been people who actually get turned down as interns on our show, which is amazing. I would love to do a show of people who've been turned down as interns.
Yeah, but that's usually what they say.
Yeah. And, I know what this guy means, Wolfie. J.D. is the kind of kid, he can't imagine being in the room with Anne-Marie, like going, you get scared. You're like, Frankenstein monster. But
Howard, I have 3 standard interview questions. Is there any chance I could ask them to J.D.?
Yeah, that'd be great. What would be great if we only had a tape of J.D.'s first interview with Anne-Marie. We should almost on record tape every
intern, so we have these for the future.
Yeah, could you imagine if we had JD's initial interview? So tell me, what is it you like doing? Where did you grow up?
Where'd you go to school?
I went to my college.
Wholesale.
I was a movie director, major.
Why do you hate Jared?
You're a movie director?
Well, not exactly. I don't know. Maybe I'm a movie director. I'm studying like film and video. I don't know. It's something like that.
All right. Yeah, Wolfie wants to recreate you in the interview situation with Anne-Marie. But do you remember? Do you have any recollection of that? Did you dress up?
I think I did dress nice. I know I did try out for, I did have interviews at 2 other, actual film production things, and I didn't get those.
You didn't get through those.
Hello, Mr. Weinstein.
You can just make a sentence, you can get in here.
You didn't get those? They rejected you?
I didn't get called back.
They rejected you to work free at the place?
Yeah, well, I guess, I don't know.
You didn't come off well?
No, I don't think I did.
They must have had real interviews.
Do you remember what Anne-Marie asked you?
No. No.
Did you physically come down to the radio station?
Yeah.
And you sat there?
She could see you.
Yes.
What did you wear? Do you know?
No, I dressed fairly nice. I don't remember exactly what I wore, but
tie?
No tie. I think a nice shirt.
Like a good T-shirt?
Yeah,
my lucky shirt.
One of those really nice T-shirts that have a tuxedo jacket on it.
What is nice?
It was a collared shirt.
I think I wear my I'm with stupid shirt.
And some pants.
Yeah.
And, she just told me about what it dealt with, and I think she
I could listen to you all day.
Somehow, came out I was a fan of the show and whatnot, so.
Yeah, I see.
What did you just say?
He was a fan of the show and whatnot.
You're writing some down, Robin.
So do you remember, how long was the interview?
I'd say maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. Someone just wrote a note. Every intern thought J.D. was a weirdo when he started.
Really? Well, they were right.
Why did they stop thinking that?
It's a miracle you got the internship, and then you had the insight to start getting these clips together and everything, and actually forming a job for yourself. You know?
Oh, yeah. Like, the girl that was doing it ended up, getting let go, and I just asked 𝗦𝗵cie if I could move to that position. And
oh, right. Wasn't the girl didn't the girl do something freaky?
I don't know.
She tried to sell her boyfriend's beads to 50
The beat.
Cent.
That's right. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, she tried to sell the beats.
Yeah. She tried to sell a beat to 50 Cent.
50 Cent was down here, and I guess rappers buy beats. Like, that's how they buy these music tracks.
Because they're all such musical geniuses.
So I said, what did she do? She was in there trying to sell beats to 50 Cent.
When he just said that, I thought she was trying to sell beads to 50 Cent.
And then she gave Gary, like, some attitude, right? She was like, hey, man, I'm trying to make a living.
Lucky JD had no beats to sell.
You know what? This is why I love Ronnie. So she's in there selling beats to 50 Cent. So I walk in, I go, excuse me, come over here. And she gives me the hand. She goes, just a minute.
Right.
So Ronnie was sitting outside the door. I go, Ronnie, get it out of there. He goes, come here. She goes, just a minute. He goes, now! And dragged her right out. Like, Ronnie pulled her right out of there.
Right. She gives you just a minute.
She gave me the hand. She goes, just a minute, because she was doing business.
She's doing business. She's selling beats.
You got to throw the cold water of life into their faces.
I got to tell you, one of the classic intern stories, by the way, going back some years, our old assistant, 𝗦𝗄𝗿𝗍𝗿, she interviewed an intern, and while she was interviewing him, he put his feet up on the desk and leaned back in the chair. Right. Put his feet up on the desk.
What do you think? Wouldn't you love to know, does this guy have anything going on? I mean, how is it possible? Because he's such an... How could he ever get a job?
I don't know.
Maybe he's from a wealthy family, and it doesn't matter.
What were you going to say, Will?
No, I remember when JD started, and, like, every intern was totally weirded out by him. And then he'd also written some script about, like, an axe murder.
No.
And people thought it was, like, somewhat based on his life, and they were scared he might actually kill them. Do you remember that?
Yes. Oh, no, I don't remember that, but...
What is it?
We were able to find JD's resume. For real.
This is JD's resume?
Oh, God. Jesus.
Let's see.
I just like his description of his prior employment. I highlighted it.
Let's see. Okay, related
movie
experience.
gallery.
Here, JD, Jamie Harmeyer. Okay, this is his address, and he goes, related experience: writer and director of film shorts for Lake Gibson High School TV productions.
Ooh, I wish we could get those.
Lake Gibson.
Various positions on Silent Witness, a 16mm student film. Directed a scene. Instructed actors and crew. Oh, I'd love to get a tape of that. Okay, look.
There wasn't much.
Everyone on set.
Action. You walk in, you find your key light, and say your line. All right, go.
Key light.
Additional training. Quantel Edit Box, Avid Express. He seems to know a lot. Okay, employment.
Not anymore.
June 1998 to May 2001. CSA Assistant Manager, Movie Gallery, Lakeland, Florida. I checked the movies in and out that customers rented. Received product in the computer system. Exported product out of the system. Helped during inventory. Cleaned up store. Made late calls, etc. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, I had to. It was my job.
Was he a manager, he said?
Like assistant manager.
I see.
So, like, if I'm 𝗦𝗵cie and I go, oh, well, I see here you have related experience. Tell me about that.
What would you say?
What would you say?
Related experience as to how the movie gallery worked. I dealt with people, and, I can talk.
Wow. That's extraordinary.
I don't...
What? You don't know?
Are you going to giggle like this during the interview?
I think I did giggle.
How did you get through that interview? I mean,
I don't know.
That answer was hard.
It was a miracle.
What was 𝗦𝗵cie smoking?
Just
All right,
show
here.
up.
I'll be 𝗦𝗵cie. What would you like to get out of this internship?
Experience in the entertainment industry, because that's
wow, that is unbelievable.
I like to import and export.
You're actually better at interviewing now, aren't you?
Make late phone calls.
Yeah, import and export product. Who are you, Tony Montana?
What the hell happened to you, man? What did your parents do to you?
Nothing.
I know your mom ran off with that guy in Hawaii.
Nothing. No.
Come on, I want to lay you.
And your dad had a few problems. So.
Hey, whatever happened? Did you ever have that that thing with your mom? What do you call that?
Reunion?
Reunion,
yeah. I've seen her. I saw her last Thanksgiving.
How'd that go?
It went fine. Remember, I couldn't remember what her tattoo was on her ankle or something.
Yeah, I hadn't seen her in years.
But you two haven't gotten together personally, together. We said you saw her.
No, we did. We did like, a day during Thanksgiving.
You had a day with her.
Yeah.
No, she was there with other family members.
No, well, my grandma, my aunt, we all met up.
Said, what about meeting just you?
Oh, I saw her. What do you want from me?
I'm wondering what I want from your mother. Does she want to be alone with you for a few hours?
Yes, she does. She's thinking of coming to New York. She's
still thinking about it.
No, she wants to.
Was Hawaiian Bill there?
No, he was still in Hawaii.
Has he gotten here yet?
He's gotten here.
Oh, he's here?
He is here.
He was last August. He paddled through the Panama Canal. Now he's coming up the Intercoastal Highway on the ocean. Coast Guard is leading him in.
You hate when we bring this up.
Yes.
How come?
Because I know it's very uncomfortable for them, and it doesn't make my life any easier.
But I mean, in all seriousness, your mom hasn't seen you in years except for that one time. I mean,
with the whole group.
It makes them uncomfortable because there's some truth in it.
No, it's not. It's not exactly that. Like neither of us have.
Wow. What?
Neither of us have had like a lot of money to just fly out somewhere for a while and.
Look, a guy said hi in Hawaii. She got there.
Yeah. How'd she get the money together to go meet him off the internet?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't want to know.
She got the money for that.
She made it over there pretty darn quick.
As soon as the guy said he wanted her, she somehow got over to Hawaii.
Well, I mean, once she moved over there, it was...
She didn't just move there. She went and visited him at least once.
But that was visiting. Once she and
got to him
that's
twice.
when I was seeing her. And then, when she moved over there...
She went right over and never came back to JD.
No, that's not...
She swam.
She moved us geographically far away.
JD.
Right into the Pacific.
See, I got a one-way ticket to Hawaii.
Now she's back in the States and she still can't see you.
Yeah.
It's just whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
How many times did she see the guy in Hawaii before she married him?
I don't know. Maybe a few times.
Wow.
So that's back
I
and
know
forth,
he came
back
over
and
here
forth.
once or twice.
She got the money together to go back and forth then, didn't she? But for you, she can't have the money.
No, that's...
Did he pay for her?
Who knows? He might have. I don't know. I don't know.
You know.
No, I don't. Shut up. I know. I don't.
Somehow there were resources. Then.
Wolfie.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you interview JD. Let's see how he does.
Okay.
This guy again?
Jamie, tell me about yourself.
He's already stumped.
I'm like, I'm nice. I think I have some sort of intelligence, overall intelligence.
General intelligence.
General intelligence.
Robin, don't interrupt his interview.
Sorry.
Wolf is interviewing him for a job.
I do have some sort of people skills whenever I have to talk to people.
That's fascinating. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I have no idea right now. Hopefully being a director, but we'll see.
Howard, my third question was, what are your weaknesses? But I think he already answered that with his first two.
Well, let's see how he does.
Wolfie, you've made another one.
What are your weaknesses?
What are my weaknesses?
Not weaknesses, weaknesses.
I said weaknesses.
The English language.
Speaking.
Where's my weird?
I'm shy.
Right.
I don't know. Weaknesses? I don't know.
Are you answering honestly?
Yes.
Why does it not sound like he's saying weaknesses?
Weenesses.
He's saying weenesses.
Weaknesses.
Oh.
Weaknesses.
Weaknesses.
Weakness.
So, you realize your whole job interview lasted like not even 30 seconds. Wolfie asked you 3 questions, and you did terribly.
They're rather easy questions.
Oh, Wolfie came up with another brilliant bit. There you go.
Oh, take it easy. These are typical interview questions.
Well, if I had to do an interview, I will prep myself and get myself, ready for an interview.
I will psych myself up.
This is a bit on the air for a caller.
You mean you could do better if you prepared for this?
Maybe.
All right, so start preparing.
No, I don't want to.
How do you prep for tell us about yourself?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you research yourself.
Yeah, that's a softball, JD.
I have a good sense of humor.
That's a weakness?
No, I don't know. Maybe that's about himself.
I'm going back to question 1.
You went back to question 1?
Yeah, I'm hopscotching here.
Really? I want him to have a day to prepare and then come back and do this again.
No, that's okay. I don't want to do this again.
You can't just blurt out answers to former questions.
Sorry.
JD job interview.
I'm spontaneous.
Spontaneous?
Yeah, I know. No, that's a weakness. That's a weakness. I'm sorry.
When you go for a job interview and a guy says to you, what are your weaknesses, this is how you respond. Well, I have to say, sometimes I'm overly conscientious, that I really put too many hours in on the job. Once I get into something, I really tend to go overboard. So, if anything, I would need you to occasionally say to me, no, don't work so many hours. Like, that would turn on an employer, like, oh, my God, this guy's a real go-getter. Like, his weakness is that he works too hard.
And then, if he asks you for your strong suits, don't say you're a great...
JD's like this. My weaknesses are I touch female employees inappropriately. I don't know.
I smoke crack.
Maybe touch anyone inappropriately.
I tend to hover around the interns.
I want to put my finger in all the other girls.
I ride the subway and call black people the N-word.
I obsess on an intern every
Okay, all right.
I masturbate to images of Sarah Palin.
If you like TV shows, I'll tape every one of those for you.
Tell me about yourself. Well, on the internet, I'm known as the badass.
I lost my virginity to 𝗛𝘄𝗿𝗿.
And you know how, like, Christy Brinkley's husband would masturbate on the internet? Well, I think sometimes I do that.
My nickname is the badass.
I may be a sex addict, according to David Duchovny.
I would love to ask Jared those exact same 3 questions.
I bet you Jared would know how to answer those perfectly.
Yeah, let's work him into another bit, too, please.
Oh, my goodness, JD.
Let's see how Jared answers the questions.
He'll be on.
Let's see how he does.
You know, we have to start that cartoon, Jared and JD. It's great.
No, we don't have to do anything involving me and Jared.
That'd be a good one for Howard TV. The Jared and JD show.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's a cartoon, and Jared always gets everything right, and JD doesn't.
But they live together like the Odd Couple. That'd be great. JD, start writing that up.
JD,
that's a funny cartoon. I'd watch that every week.
I'm sure you would.
That was on every Saturday.
the Jared and JD show.
And then Fred could do the JD voice.
Why does he get top billing?
Yeah, it could be JD and Jared.
And like the first episode could be Jared and JD go up for the same job. And Jared walks in and he's handsome and it's a female interviewer and she goes, and you know, she sees stars in her eyes.
Tell me about yourself.
And he's like, well, let me begin with the following. After graduating Harvard, I went on, and then JD walks in and goes, I don't know.
Directing?
Acting and directing.
Can we just jump right to my weaknesses?
And then at the end, Jared gets the job.
Watch that. I like that cartoon.
But JD, you're going to be the most popular character between JD and Jared.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'd rather watch you.
You'll get the spinoff.
Do you like that idea, Jared and J.D. cartoon?
Not in particular, no.
What do you like about it?
That involves him.
Where is Jared?
I can hear Kevin Lofton drawing right now.
That's great.
I can't believe Jared is hitching his wagon to my star.
There you go.
Where
is Jared?
I just should not have brought
Jared's
that up.
not here yet. He's out getting Tim Sabian's breakfast order.
He's not in yet. Too bad Wolfie could interview him.
I bet you his penis is hard
I'm
from
sure
fucking
Wolfie.
women last night.
I'm sure Wolfie will be around by 9. So.
Actually, I have to work today, JD.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Darn.
Wolfie, you have a business where you employ people?
I don't employ anyone, but I am employed.
Right. And so you've conducted interviews before?
Actually, yeah, I have.
And how did J.D. do based on what you heard here today?
Well, I mean, his answer to tell me about yourself when his response was he was nice, I think that was an excellent answer because most organizations are looking for a nice person.
Not true, actually.
Yeah.
I think JD's lucky that Mushmouth from Fat Albert's Junkyard Band wasn't also a candidate for that job because I don't think he would have won the interview.
So you say he didn't do well? He didn't do well in the interview.
I don't think he did all that well now.
Well, I was interested in his evaluation. So you wouldn't have given him the job?
He didn't really display confidence. I think that's what the problem was.
Yeah. You mean when he went, I don't know, I'm a director, I don't know. But we'll see.
Most answers are concise. They drive home a certain point.
When you asked him what he was where he saw himself in 5 years, his answer was, I don't know.
Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe a truck stop in Hawaii.
All right, Wolf. Well, that was very informative. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Another
guys.
brilliant bit, Wolf.
Hey, thanks, JD. I love you.
Oh.
That should have been one of the questions.
You know, when you see yourself in 5 years, you could say jail for killing wolves.
And then when he was screaming, I took extra pleasure in putting the knife in his throat very slowly.
So your mom didn't go back to Hawaii after the reunion? She's now living in the United States mainland?
Yes. They are both on the mainland.
But she works in a Hawaiian tropic.
So why haven't you... So you saw her a year ago, right?
Yes.
And you guys haven't seen each other in the year?
No.
Wow.
But you told us you were planning to get together.
Yes. We're still in the planning stages. Listen, a lot of things have to come together.
No?
All the stars have to be in a
like time and
you hop on a plane on a weekend.
Well, a weekend?
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't like to travel all that much.
Well, she could travel.
She is a world traveler.
Well, that's what, and she is looking to come up here, like in a couple, maybe
couple of years.
No, next month or November.
You travel every weekend with Artie. What do you mean?
Yeah, well, I'm getting paid for that.
Right, but
do you you don't want to say where she's living, evidently, right?
No, I mean, besides, she's like traveling around anyway. Like she's in like a
everywhere but where you are.
She travels around everywhere but where you are. Is that true?
No.
Do we have any gigs coming up close to her? Maybe you could.
I don't know. Not right now.
But you have been close to her. I know it. With your travels to Artie.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Closer than you are now.
Oh, you know what? Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, because we're only there for a couple days.
Oh.
God.
All right. Go back and look for TV clips.
Thank you.
You're terrific at it.
I try. I'm not the best, but I try.
That's another thing
you are the
say
best.
in an
Okay,
interview.
I'm
You're the only one in the world who does it, so you're the best. You're the worst.
I think half the shows on TV now are TV clips.
I'm the innovator, and I never get credit.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. You're putting yourself down.
Yeah. You started
give that
an
boy
industry.
a compliment.
all I did the last week of the vacation was write the book, and I mean like nonstop. Like I didn't even take a break. I didn't do anything but write. So I'm in the middle of writing and stuff. My mother calls me. So I called to talk. So I go. I'm in the middle of writing my book. I have people over. I'm with my editor now. Yeah. She's going over all my material. I'm just been very, very busy. Oh. She goes, you're busy? You're too busy? So I go, yeah, I'm just very busy right now. It's just a very bad week for me. Oh, yeah, it's a terrible week for you. So I go, yeah, I got to get off the phone. I go, this is my life. It's just, this is my life. Well, you choose to make your life like this. So I said, now mind you, I'm not complaining about it. I just couldn't talk on the phone. I just want that bag off the phone so I can go.
That's your only problem.
I wasn't complaining to her. I'm fine with it. I'm writing a book. That's a pretty exciting thing for me. Yeah. I'm involved in it. I got to write it. It's due. It's been due already, as a matter of fact. I'm overdue. So you choose to make your life like that. I go, well, yeah. I mean, I said, yeah, I'm busy. Well, maybe you're too busy. You're only doing it to yourself. You're only doing it to yourself. So, it's like, I said, no wonder if I play sports, I get injured. No wonder I'm afraid to do anything because here's my mother again. Convincing me that I'm too busy. Yeah. Now, I wasn't being bothered by it until she called up. I sounded kind of frenzied and harried on the phone because I just was like in the midst of juggling 900 things. Yeah. And you got all these thoughts in your head. You're trying to get them down on paper and junk.
So why did you take the phone call?
Because I didn't have my answering machine on for a variety of reasons. And then I picked up. Oh. It wasn't like one of those things where
somebody told you your mother's on the phone and you took the call. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the house by myself and I had to pick up the phone. Hello? Hello? And my mother, when she talks into the answering machine, she refuses to believe that we're not home. She knows we're home and she's like, hello? Hello? Howard? Hello?
How long can that go on?
I'm going to bring it. The next time she does it, I'm going to bring in a tape of it. You got to hear it. It's like, hello? Hello? It sounds like a barnyard. Hello? Anybody home? And she's yelling into the answering machine. And she's like, they're not home. She's just talking to my phone. They're not home. No, they're not home, Ben. No one's home. I don't know where they could be. Hello? Howard? Anybody there? Hello? Hello? And I don't mind working on a book. I'm happy. I'm happy to be working on a book.
Well, I don't know how you get into these conversations with her.
I don't know. I somehow get sucked into them. I mean, I go, yeah, I'm really busy. You busy? That's your problem. You're too busy. I go, well, that's my life. That's your life? Well, you choose to make your life like that. Jeez. I go, well, yeah, I do. I mean, why don't you say something profound?
This is some conversation.
Yeah, but it's like belittling me and like I'm supposed to be. I'm only upset because I'm on the phone with her. But look, I'm really busy. I haven't been outside in a week. I haven't seen the light of day. I'm busy. I'm working. Well, you choose yourself to... and I'm like, hey, Ma, how many... Then I get upset. I go, hey, Ma, how many people in your lifetime you knew that were asked to write a book?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're writing a book.
No big deal, huh?
It's another thing to do. Don't get overshadowed by the job. My mother thinks she's,
we're into TM and, you know, we're into, you know, Indian philosophy and stuff.
Yeah.
So she tries to act like she's the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, you know.
She's a guru.
She tries to think of herself as a guru.
Uh-huh.
So then she'll start she'll start saying stuff to me.
See the job? Do the job.
Oh.
What is it?
Was there any doubt at your mama?
Yeah, I know, but she thinks she's a guru. So then my mother will go, hi, Ma. My mother will go, hello?
Hello? Howard? Howard? Pick up. Pick up. It's your mother, dear. Mommy on the phone. Hello? Listen, Howard.
I'm sorry I'm not as lazy as Dad was. That's why you got to live in Roosevelt, a black community, for most of your life.
Listen, you want to tell the stories as they happen, or you want to tell them as you make them up? Which is it? Hello? Hello?
Listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Well, what actually happened? I want to hear.
Did you?
I told you what happened.
Always complaining, Robin, as you well know.
What was it? What happened? Tell everyone.
Tell everyone.
What happened?
You tell everyone.
I told everyone.
Yeah. That when I call, you start to go, oh, I'm so busy.
No, Ma, I don't want to insult you, so I'm informing you I'm very busy. I cannot talk on the phone right now. And you're like, you're busy? I've got to talk to you.
I never said that.
I was being polite by informing you that I wasn't abruptly hanging up on you, but that I had people over and I was working.
Now the story is changing, right?
No, it's not changing at all. I was saying to you, Ma, I'm very busy. I can't talk right now. I've got people over. I'm writing a book. I've got my editor here, and I had Laura over who's helping me type.
Mr. Busy, always busy.
But I wasn't complaining. Ma, you don't. Do you hear her?
What did you do on Friday that made you so busy? What did
I was writing.
What were you? Was it Friday or Thursday?
No, Thursday I went into the city.
Oh dear, what were you doing, Howard?
I had to get some stuff. I had to pick up some stuff for the house.
Yeah.
So what? So what?
If you were so busy,
so I took 15 minutes for myself.
To the city, pick up stuff.
Because I took 15 minutes on my vacation for myself.
15 minutes. You took a complete...
I did not take a complete day. I rode all morning up until noon. Who are you? Who are you? Are you insane?
You know, I know the...
Mother, wait a second. I'm telling the story. Robin, now you can see I'm telling the story 100% correctly, aren't I?
Yes, really.
She calls up. I said, I don't want to be rude. I said, Ma, I'm working on my book now. I'm very... You busy? Yeah, I'm busy right now. I'm very... And then she says to me, you know, you choose to make your life that way.
You started to complain.
No, I said I haven't seen the light of day. I don't have time to talk to you.
Put themselves under the gun like that.
Ma, everyone in America puts themselves under the gun unless they're like Dad, who has to sit at home and stare at you all day.
Everyone in America.
No, I'm not like you, Ma.
You think that everyone in America.
My mother's been sitting on her ass for the last 40 years. She wants to know why I'm under the gun. Because maybe I have some ambition in life.
Listen,
maybe I don't want to be a failure.
Howard, you tend to confuse three issues.
Ma, let me ask you something. In your wildest dreams, could you ever imagine having a TV show, having a radio show, and writing a book?
No.
Could you ever imagine it? Could you imagine how talented I am?
You're wonderful.
Can you imagine what it's like to be me, to my life?
I appreciate.
And now my mother thinks she's like an Indian guru, so she'll say to me, well, if the job is overshadowing you, see the job? Do the job.
What does that mean?
You never said see the job, do the job?
I never said that in that context.
Yeah, but how many times have you said that to me?
See the job, do the job?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's not even...
I said, and stay out of the mess, Howard. You like mess. See the job, do the job, stay out of the mess.
My mother's never been in a mess because she hasn't left the house in 40 years. Swami Mommy.
I don't have
Swami
to leave
Mommy.
the house.
Yeah.
Everybody comes to me. It all comes to me.
Good.
And as far as that conversation, that never took place, and I don't understand why you have to build up your ego and tell people you speak like that to your mother.
No, I know it did take place, and I'm not lying. I couldn't make something silly up like that. You didn't say to me, you choose to make your life like this.
Well, you started complaining.
I wasn't. I just told you I had to get off the phone. I was busy.
But who stops you?
No, you can't take it. You think I'm... I was being polite. I can't take this. I can't take it.
You can't take it?
How's your sex life?
What?
How's your sex life?
My sex life?
How is
yours?
I want to ask you something point blank.
What?
I want you to answer me.
Yes.
Have you ever had anal sex?
Oh, Now, Howard. Now, Howard.
See the job, do the job.
See the job, do the job, Mom.
Did you ever hear such... You know something, Howard?
I want to know everything about you. There's so many things I don't know.
Because when you see
I know you never have.
You would never look me in the eyes and talk like that.
See the job, do the flip over and do the job. Well, listen, Ma. Wouldn't it be great to know everything about your mother?
You don't have to get down to that level to compete with me in conversation, Howard.
You're a mouthful.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah.
And I call it as I see it. And you don't like that. And it's too bad about you.
What is she talking about?
I don't know.
Nobody
when
knows.
I told you you're creating that whole scene.
Ma, I wasn't complaining about it. I enjoy writing a book.
Oh, you do complain about it.
Not to you, I didn't.
You complain about it.
Don't listen then.
Don't listen.
I never. The only reason I complain to her is so that she won't feel bad when I hang up on her.
I see.
I go, Ma, I'm really busy. Does this sound like complaining to you? Mom, I'm really busy. I can't talk right now. I haven't been outside for a week, and I'm just in this basement. And I'm working.
Than you are. And
Who is?
I never say that to you.
You're busy with well, tell me what you do all day. Let's hear how busy you are.
I don't divulge what I do. It's
Tell everybody how busy you are.
It's national security.
You know what she's busy doing? She's busy shopping. You know what? My mother won't shop in one store for like her fruits and her vegetables.
Yeah.
She has to go to separate little stores for each thing.
I see.
So she can make.
I go where the stuff is good.
And that's her day. That's what's good.
When I bring things to your house, you say to me, Mom, the things you bring are so fresh and delicious.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm trying to compliment you so your whole life doesn't seem like it's completely worthless.
Well, good.
All right?
And now you're doing something good for a change.
Yeah. I mean, my mother's whole life is in search of fresh vegetables. For God's sakes, at least compliment her on them.
You might as well notice.
You might as well notice.
Right,
at least I'm the only one who even says,
and
gee.
believe me, that's all that matters.
She has the freshest cucumbers. My mother's in search of them. She goes from vegetable stand to vegetable stand looking for the freshest cucumber.
Right.
So what? I'm gonna insult you and go, this is not a fresh cucumber?
And you eat the freshest cucumber and you love it, right?
And she's shopping for my father, Alexa Gente, who says, wait, Ray, these cucumbers are not that fresh. For me, for my mother...
He appreciates my endeavors.
For my mother, a soft tomato was a good weekend.
You do, too.
Yeah.
What did you say, Howard?
I said a soft tomato for you is a good weekend. I mean, that's the culmination of your week.
I don't like soft tomatoes.
I see.
No.
And now they do square dancing. That's their other thing.
That's their other activity.
Yes.
8 hours a day, square dancing.
Let's see you do it.
Boy, if I get to that age and the only thing I can find to do in my retirement is square dancing.
Why would you take up square dancing?
Yeah.
Square dancing, Robin, is wonderful. It's wonderful exercise for the brain as well as for the body.
Yeah, isn't it great how Dad's...
It's a very sociable thing.
Sociable. My father yells at her through the whole square dancing thing. My mother hates it. He yells at her because she doesn't know the steps.
Dance with 6 other people.
My father thinks he's like perfect because he can memorize steps really quick.
Right. Yes.
And then he's upset with her for not keeping up.
And if my mother doesn't memorize them right away, God forbid she can't intellectually keep up to the square dancing, he just yells at her the whole time.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's one big fight, and they get home, and they're all pissed off at each other.
I deliberately make mistakes, so that makes his day.
Yeah. You're about a half a step above making potholders on a stupid little loom in an old age home. I hate to tell you.
Well, you could call our caller and ask him how good I dance.
Then the other day, my mother's caller.
Yeah, where do they find other people to do this with?
Are you kidding?
The guy who actually makes the calls.
On the island.
You know the guy who actually like goes, hey, go see Doe and swing your partner?
Man left and an old right hand. And
Gary comes in the other day, goes, during the commercial, there's a guy on the phone that says he's the caller at your parents' square dancing. He wants to come on the air and talk to you. I go,
was it Lee Kaufman?
I don't know. I go,
that's who our caller is.
So I go,
top caller in the world.
So I go, Gary, hang up on the idiot.
What do you mean hang up?
I don't know if it was that guy.
That's not nice.
I don't even know if it was really your square dancing caller. Could have been a goof.
Lee Kaufman is our square dancing.
Well, he doesn't remember the name.
Well, I don't know the name. And
he is wonderful. He goes all over the world, and he calls.
Well, it wasn't Lee Kaufman.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
I'm sure it must have been.
It wasn't. I know the guy's name. It wasn't him. It was this guy. This guy was a real idiot to us on the phone.
No, not our Squid.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you're... All right, I got to go.
You got to go? Where you going, Howard? To write the book?
Yeah, I'm going to go write the book. Goodbye.
You don't know how
I love
blessed you are, Howard.
Love you, Mommy.
You love me?
Oh, she's
now,
still
you
there.
better talk nicely.
He really doesn't know how blessed he is, does he?
He really doesn't. He really doesn't. His whole family
that voice
allows him to... We make a path for him.
Wait till you read my book.
And do whatever he has to do. And we don't even talk to him. We don't even bother him.
In my book, I write the whole history of my parents and my family life.
Yes.
It's really brilliant. I do 3 pages on just my mother's inspection of my underpants. It's unbelievable.
That's another story that isn't true.
Okay.
Section of your underpants. What kind of a thing is this to say?
Underpants.
Oh, boy. You didn't make a move without me, Howard.
Howard. She can't even say my name. Howard.
Howard.
H-O-W-I-D. Howard.
Howard.
All right, Mommy, I love you.
All right, I love you too, Howard. And keep the story straight, because if you don't, I'll call again.
All right, very good. There she is, my mother.
All right, Bubsy.
Goodbye, Bubsy.
Bye-bye.
See, there you've got 2 parents with all their faculties. You should be very happy.
Yeah. All the faculties. It's important that mind be preserved. They yell at each other at that square dancing. It's the funniest thing.
Well, I heard, people come back and tell me stories about your square dancing
Me too.
parents. And I heard that your father's better at it than she is.
My father's like a really uptight guy. Like, even when we were kids and we'd go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
We had to order from the menu properly. I mean, he gets really embarrassed in public.
He has rules for ordering from the menu.
Yeah, and my father's a very intelligent guy. He really is. He's bright. And he can't stand that my mother... My mother's not that bright.
Oh, dear.
She's not.
Now, why would you say that?
She's not up to my father's intellectual capacity. But she was the best he could do.
I think what happens is your father's a very rigid man.
He is.
And he expects everybody else to live by his rules.
That too. But he's very intelligent. And my mother is not even in his...
Well, how much does it take to learn square dancing?
But my mother has trouble. Like, my mother can't hit a tennis ball. You know how, like, most people, even though you don't take tennis lessons, you can kind of, like, hit the tennis ball?
Yeah.
My mother's, like, so spazzed out, she can't even hit the tennis ball. I mean, she can't even, like, connect. You throw a tennis ball to my mother, you just bounce it to her, and she can't hit it. And they wanted to play tennis, but it was so frustrating. My father was sitting there, it was like playing with a 3-year-old.
Does he go nuts?
Yeah. They took lessons. My mother just couldn't even basically hit the ball.
But that has nothing to do with intelligence, Howard.
So,
don't call her stupid.
No, but she doesn't catch on to stuff real quick. She doesn't. I mean, she's not up to my intellectual superiority or my father's.
Okay.
Well, I mean, seriously, we're very bright.
When did you become very bright?
I'm just very bright. Just trust me. Either that or I'm like my mother and I think I'm very bright. So my father's very, very, very intelligent man. Although, if he was that intelligent, why did he only make $20,000 a year?
Evidence.
That's true. Why did he only make $20,000 a year?
He should have been able to figure out how to parlay it into something. Right?
Yeah, right.
Maybe he got smart late.
No, he's very bright. I got to tell you that. I mean, I'm a good evaluator of people. The guy has a lot of intelligence, but he's very rigid, as Robin says. And he gets there in front of this square, and it's like my father wants to master it in 2 seconds.
Right.
And my mother slows him down. And he's embarrassed because he thinks everyone's looking at them. You know what I mean? Like, he thinks, like, they're evaluating him.
Especially if they mess up.
And, like, he doesn't like to talk loud because he doesn't want to hear him. So he's, like, under his breath cursing her out and yelling at her. Come on, what do you got? Any idiot can think of it. He's just a step 1, 2. Any idiot can do this. See, he used to do all that to me. He used to call me the idiot. It was great. My mother loved having me living in the house because...
You were the idiot.
I was the idiot, and he could sublimate all his anger at her to me. And my mother was thrilled because while my father was calling me an idiot, my mother would go, "What's wrong with you, Howard?"
She'd chime in.
She'd chime in, too. Like I'm an imbecile. Meanwhile, I'm smarter than both of them. But I was at their mercy. I was young.
All right, we need to break. We're way behind. All right, we'll be back right after these words. Tell Benji he's officially a weirdo. He's out there interviewing. He's in a deep discussion with Jesse Ventura.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Like, leave. That was my point about Steve. Just leave the guests alone. Why do you have to bug the guests, Benji? Like a whole thing. Jesse Ventura wants to just... Hey, Jesse, can you just clear something up? Just grab that mic for a second. Benji's annoying the shit out of you, isn't he?
Out there?
Yeah.
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 Thank you.
Can you explain that to my staff that you're trying to get out?
I was getting ready to slap him.
But I mean, you're ready to get out, and this guy's got a whole dialogue going on. And you're being nice to him because you're here and you like the show and everything, but he doesn't understand.
No, he grills me and all that. But no, I wanted to tell you, Howard.
Yeah.
My wife and I are contemplating applying for Mexican citizenship.
Really?
But how are you going to be vice president?
Well, because you can have dual citizenship. I'm not giving up my U.S. citizenship. I just want Mexican because I go down there so often. It has benefits, too. In Mexico, when you turn 60, if you're a citizen, they cut your property taxes in half.
Well, that's nice.
So I'm contemplating being, and then maybe, who knows, I could end up the president of Mexico.
That's good.
Do you speak Spanish? Do you speak Spanish?
Of course not. What do you need?
How do you
bother?
Why bother learning the language?
People come here and don't learn this language.
George Bush didn't know the language. He was president.
Well, that's true.
Besides, George, you get an interpreter.
Hey, Governor, thanks. I'm sorry Benji was hassling. Benji, what are you doing? The guy doesn't give a shit about sitting out in the hall and doing an interview.
He just did a whole interview in here.
It's like when I went and did that Piers Morgan show. Every staff member there got me involved in a conversation. They're all nice people, don't get me wrong. At Letterman, they know. Nobody bothers you. Because they know you just want to go home.
Yeah.
What do you think? The governor wants to... how did you get involved anyway with him? Seriously.
This is off limits.
No, come on. Why did you get involved with him?
I thought there was a question that I asked him that I thought was an interesting question, and I thought it was okay, not always, but like in a general little way. To sometimes if you're in the hall, to do a little question.
Leave him alone. You go do your thing. He's not looking to be interviewed by you.
What was your question?
Yeah. What was the great question?
I don't remember exactly how it started, but it was about if he's okay with luggage being searched for airlines.
Hey, Gary. Fire anyone who bothers the guests after they leave. Seriously.
Interesting question. Are you worried about your luggage being searched?
I mean, he sat there. He had to ask him that. The guy just spoke to us for an hour. It's enough. Stop it. Seriously. I'm being serious. Stop it.
Howard,
Leave people alone. He didn't come searching for you, did he? You went and sought him out with this burning question. How far into the interview did you come up with that question?
No. I don't.
George, do you know what I'm talking about? Seriously.
I do.
I mean, when you're on a set, even a movie set, you're trying to work. You can't sit there and entertain everyone.
Howard.
Benji, understand what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
So why'd you do it?
I didn't think. I thought it was okay when we do
what? To go hassle the guests? I just spoke to
you
Steve Langford about that.
You didn't see how hard he was working here. He was answering all the questions. He had to be up and on the whole. Let him go.
No, hey, who wrote me this up? Benji was talking to Jesse through the whole break, not just one question. Come and tell me what Benji does.
Howard.
Yeah. You asked him a series of questions.
No, I asked.
Why?
I thought it was okay for us to
Why? But why would he want to sit there and answer your question?
Well, I actually think it was an interesting question. If you see
for who? For you?
Yes.
Not for him.
No, listen, Howard.
He's him. He knows the answer. What was the benefit in doing that? Honestly, I'm not making a bit about this.
I thought it was okay for us to do that.
Jason, what does he do?
In the hall.
He's not this.
Well, I'm hearing that Benji does this a lot.
Well, Gary should walk over and say, Benji, get the away from the guests.
But it was a 2-camera shoot when Benji was interviewing.
Of course, that's what he's doing. He's getting camera time.
It's not necessary. The man's been gracious. He sat here for an hour and answered every one of my questions. I mean, what do you want from everyone? Stop it. This is how I make a living. You're interfering with it. What is it?
Yeah, Tim and I were in the green room, and we heard the whole thing. It was quite interesting. There was at one point, Benji was asking him about passports or something, but the conversation went to people could smuggle stuff into the country or whatever.
Yeah, and
with,
Jesse
with
Ventura
with a gun up their ass.
Yeah.
And they were talking about guns up the ass.
Jesse Ventura is being kind and answering your question because he's grateful to the show. He likes me.
Howard, calm
You're
down
using me. You're using me. And when I'm used, I feel very violent.
Calm down a second, and I'll answer.
You're using me.
Calm down a second, and I'll answer.
Well,
I thought it was fine for us to do that. And
no,
I thought that was like
it is
like
not fine.
interactions
What
in
did
the
you
hall.
hear me talk about with Steve Langford?
That was something like off the show. I thought it was fine.
This is all, the hall is off the show.
I thought little interactions in the hall were fine.
No.
Do you want us to pull the tape? Do you want to hear the whole thing? We'll pull the tape.
Yeah, I want to hear it. No, you know what? I don't even want to hear it because it's
conversation.
boring, and it's boring to Jesse Ventura, and it's stupid. Ronnie, pull his ass right out of there.
Howard, how many times I've told him?
No.
It doesn't matter who
I said
it is.
take him physically and move him out of the situation.
He's been in the green rooms with Miss Howard TVs, with a stripper, with this one, with that one.
I don't want him involved.
Don't I know your cousin? Do I know your sister? You look very familiar. Have I seen you before
Benji,
somewhere?
it stops today.
Oh, Howard, calm down.
Benji,
you just don't.
It stops today.
Dude,
I'm not.
don't
tell
take
me
out
to
your
calm
anger
down
on me and talk to me like that.
No, don't tell me to calm down, dude.
I'm
This is
telling you to
my
calm
business.
down. This is mine, and this is mine too.
No, it isn't. I've 30 years for this. Don't bring my guests into your. Benji, don't do it anymore. Period. I'm your boss, and I'm telling you, don't do it.
Talk to me respectfully.
No. Dude, don't do it. I don't know, but you're not listening, and I'm telling you, don't do it.
I'm absolutely listening.
I started out respectfully, and now I'm getting annoyed. I don't want you pulling your shtick with Jesse Ventura and the other guests.
Dude, listen. Dude. I asked TV before, is it okay? Is it okay? Are we supposed to
I'm
ask?
telling you, no.
All right, then if you say no, it's no.
No.
But don't act like I did something like as some thing to use you or something.
That's a use.
How's
You're
it a
using
use?
my success and fame to enable yourself to go out in the hall, and I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're bothering these people. But you can't do that. We're conducting a business. We want guests to come back.
I get it. I get it.
You know, I got to tell you something. It would be a long time before I'd go back on Piers Morgan. You know why? They nudged the shit out of you. They had me taping there for an hour and a half for an hour show. They grudged me. You know what that means? It means like then I get off the air and I'm doing an interview for CNN.com. I'm doing an interview for this one now because I'm being gracious. I want to be a nice guy. Once they have me, they took advantage of me. You're taking advantage of me. You're a guy I admire and I like, but you do things that you don't think. I just spoke to Steve Langford about not annoying the guests, and now I'm speaking to you. You're going in the hall. The guy just did an hour in interview. And you know what his thought is? Gee, I go on Stern, and it's like a three-ring circus when I leave. I got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide from the Benjis of the world.
I rarely...
All right, thank you. That's it. You don't have to say any more. You're not going to do it anymore, right?
Can I?
Are you going to do it anymore?
Can I discuss?
We're done. Are you going to do this anymore?
No.
Okay, we're done.
But you know, you're making...
Your rationale doesn't matter.
No.
It's irrelevant.
I checked and I got permission before I do stuff like that.
Only check with me.
All right.
The other people around here are lunatics.
All right.
So that's what I was going to ask. He's saying that TV had given him permission.
They did?
Is that what he's saying? That's what I'm asking.
Is that true?
I checked.
I will then talk to TV about the permissions they give. Who is TV? They're supposed to just sit there and videotape. What, are they now writing material? If they're misleading you, then I got a problem with them. Did they mislead you?
I've asked before.
You didn't ask today.
Yes, I did, Rob.
You did.
You did.
So you asked.
All right.
Yes.
But do me a favor. Don't ask anymore.
Okay.
Stay out of it. It's not for you. Are you giving Benji permission to bother the guests?
You're getting
Greg?
permission from Greg?
No, I know I don't have authority. He just said, is it all right if I talk to Jesse? And I was done interviewing him, so I said, yeah, go ahead. I mean, who am I to say yes or no?
Yeah, exactly. Listen, Benji now doesn't have to ask your permission. He understands he's not to bother the guests, okay?
Can I just tell him no if he...
Don't tell him anything. Say, ask Howard, because I'm not your boss.
Yeah, because the way I see it...
But I've heard a rule around here that we don't annoy the guests.
And I agree. I just didn't know whether to say yes or no. I said, that's your call, not mine.
He put you in an awkward position. Thank you. Yeah. I get the whole scene. Okay. I got it.
All right. Benji, I apologize if I spoke to you disrespectfully, but I need you to not bother the guests. I'm saying it as nicely as I can. George, do you understand what I'm saying?
I certainly do.
Yes. He doesn't listen.
I didn't realize he was going out and doing shtick
Robin,
with
calm
the
down.
guests.
What do I know? I sit here, I'm working toward the next thing. Do you understand? I don't know what's going on out in those halls. I can't police them.
Oh, Robin.
It's,
Robin.
You know what it is, Robin?
Robin.
Robin is right. It's the Wild West out there.
Robin, calm down.
I'm not
calm down.
uncalm.
She's calm as can be. I'm the one that's tanked up.
Listen, I rarely talk to celebrity guests.
Right.
And
make it even more rare, like never.
When I do, I've always checked.
Fred, why doesn't he understand this?
You didn't check with anybody who
I'm working
really
with
knew.
you. I'm working with you 30 years. I see you when the guests leave. You don't. In fact, you in a creepy way. You don't even acknowledge them.
Well, I try not to bother them because I figure they're on their way out. They've just done a half an hour or an hour of an interview. The last thing they want to be doing is involved in pleasantries.
Isn't it true when you're raising dogs, the older dog can teach the younger dogs? Is that true?
This is true, but I think Benji is untrainable.
You're the older dog.
Benji's
he is untrainable.
a brain damaged dog.
He is. I think
Benji, follow Fred. Learn from example.
I think he got hit in the head.
Around,
you know why Fred's with me all this time and he does well for himself?
Probably he's good at what he does.
He's smart. He's smart. And you're smart too, but you don't say no to yourself.
Not when it comes to that.
Right. You can do it. Okay? Control yourself. You can be a pro. You go on Letterman, Paul Schaefer doesn't run back and have conversations with you.
Doesn't chase you out.
Doesn't chase you out.
Asking questions about passports.
He went in one day. I had Andrew Dice Clay here. Benji runs in, starts kissing him.
And I checked with you first.
And what did I say? What did I say?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
But of course, before I kiss someone, I would check with you.
That's right.
All right. Can I kiss George?
So why wouldn't you? Yeah, go ahead. Kiss him.
Here he comes, George.
Leave George alone. He doesn't want to kiss. Maybe he does.
I don't know.
George, you want him to kiss you?
He wasn't shy.
Go ahead. He wants it. He wants it. Go ahead.
Go kiss him.
Go ahead and kiss him.
Go kiss him,
Go
Benj.
ahead.
Now Benji doesn't want
George,
it.
give him permission.
He's shy. No, I think the request is reasonable.
Here you go.
There it goes.
All right, Benji.
Oh!
George, you gave him the tongue.
No, I did not.
He just opened his
your
mouth.
Benji, why'd you pull back? Did he put his tongue in?
It could have been about to happen.
You ever kissed another guy?
Just on here, like.
Go ahead and kiss him.
I don't want to. I mean, it's interesting.
He's bashful.
It's not in a sexual way, but to have.
Go ahead and kiss
to say
him.
you've made
George
out.
says it's okay.
With
George is famous.
But Benji, let me say,
Yeah.
the request being made of you right now is a reasonable one. You know, because
to make out with you?
No.
Come on.
The interviews and all the other.
George,
Benji,
I get that. I've always been
Do you want to kiss George or not?
Just say, you understand, rather than
arguing.
maintaining a.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny as hell to make out with him, but man.
George, are you on microphone? Because you're saying some wise things,
It's a reasonable request.
George, I get that, and I've always done that.
No, but you're kind of resistant to accepting.
I'm resistant when I'm painted in a certain light that's not true.
It is true.
No,
You're
it's
not
not.
listening to me.
Yeah, I am.
And I'm trying to teach you. You're a good guy. I want to see you succeed. And I'm telling you, it's inappropriate to go out and bother the guests.
And I don't do that.
Well, you did it today.
I checked, and I thought it was appropriate.
Don't check with Greg Carmel.
Check with anybody.
Checking with Greg Carmel
now
is
we
ridiculous.
realize.
He
Greg
just
doesn't know.
announces what he's going to do, and then the person just says, okay.
That's not true, Drew. That's not true.
What,
All right.
that's what it
Check
sounded
with
like.
check with me.
All right.
And you know what? And 9 times out of 10, you're going to say to yourself, you know what? I'm not going to even bother Howard with this. I'm just not going to do
hope.
it. You're going to see it's going to work for you. Check with Howard because I will tell you what to do. I'm ready to command you. I'm a leader. I will lead you. Greg doesn't lead. I lead. And I will lead you down the right path. When you come to me for guidance, trust me, you'll get that answer. Right, George?
What's the answer?
I think
don't
George
know.
is still swooning from the kiss.
But kiss Benji, will you?
I still sense a little resentment and defiance.
No, I like that you will want to do it and stuff. I like that.
No. To what he's been saying.
Yes, it's true.
Do you want to kiss George?
No, not the kissing.
Benji's embarrassed.
No, George, I don't. I'm a resistance to being painted in a certain way that I'm.
Benji, I only talk to someone like a child who acts like a child.
But Howard, I wasn't.
Okay. But your resistance to my suggestion is very inappropriate.
Because the way you listen, I thought I checked it in an appropriate way. I thought TV does have control.
Now, from now on, what are you going to do? Let's say you have an urge to talk to one of the guests out in the hall.
I would check in an appropriate way, which is to check with you.
Thank you. And I guarantee you now, I bet y'all never hear from you.
Let's be honest. You weren't interested in the answers to those questions. You were just nudging Jesse Ventura.
I mean, what was the point? They're dumb questions.
Well, listen, that's subjective. Maybe you feel it's dumb, maybe you don't.
But what's the point? You're not on the air. Well, you needed the answer? You needed the answer about passports?
I thought it was okay in the hall, and I thought that was part of the TV thing.
I see. Okay. All right, I get you.
You know,
fine. Now we're all
Governor Ventura is a fascinating man, and we all would like to engage him in private conversation. Right. But, you know, there are a lot of us here, so we've got to recognize that.
See what a nice way George says it? You want me to talk to you like that? Benji, Governor Ventura.
Not to say, shut up,
let me start over again.
You don't have to
Benji, look at me.
Howard,
Governor Ventura.
Howard,
listen to me. Just listen to me.
You don't have
Governor
to justify.
Ventura is a very, very, very busy man, and all of us would like our private time. I mean, after all, I would love to speak with him as well. But we all respect the fact that Governor Ventura is busy. So
you don't have to justify any kind of behavior that you want here. If you want us to walk, if you want me to skip through the hall,
George,
that's fine.
I'm sensing some resistance. What about you?
I'm sensing resentment as well.
I am as well.
My sensors tell me that.
George, I believe you're correct. He is still resisting. Resistance is futile.
It's a little
it's a little annoying.
George, I'm in the middle of this.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right.
And that's why
Benji,
we want you to be a little more pliant.
Kiss me and be pliant.
He's making sense.
Yes.
Because I would like to have engaged him in conversation. I'm sure all the other people in the corridor would too. But, you know,
George, I checked. I checked, and I thought it was inappropriate.
All right, now we know, though, right? Now we
got it.
Got it.
All right.
Can I just tell you what?
All right, I have to move on with the news.
Can I just tell you, Greg is upset. You know, he wants me to explain exactly what check.
I understand everything.
No, what checking means.
I understand. He wasn't checked with.
Greg
He just said, hey, do you mind if I talk to the governor? And he goes, yeah, sure, go ahead. I got it.
Wait, I didn't. First of all, I didn't try to pin this on Greg. I said,
Gary, I get it. I understand where Benji's coming from. It's not going to happen anymore because Benji's going to check with me, and I will tell him when it's appropriate to talk to the guests, and the answer is never. So anytime you have the question, you can even do that. Exercise your mind. Should I go to Howard with this? Shorthand. But ask me if you get confused. Thank you.
I'm in such a bad mood over my bad haircut. I can't tell you.
Dear.
Yeah, it's really bumming me out.
You were better off yesterday when you didn't try combing it.
Yeah, well, I might put it back in a ponytail or something. No more haircuts with Ralph. There's something wrong with that guy. I've got a better situation that I'll go to.
How did he get involved with your hair anyway?
He kept telling me that my hair didn't comb out good on the TV show. I should grow it out one length.
Yeah.
And that the reason I didn't look good on the TV show is because my hair was in a certain way, which, quite frankly, you know, maybe he knows. I don't know what he knows. So, you know, because he's got nice hair. I always see all these guys walking around with nice long hair. I figure, well, okay, this guy knows.
It's by accident, though.
I guess. I don't think he does anything to it. I just think, you know, he's lucky. Last night, my wife and I were working on my head trying to get this hair to grow.
Oh,
we were watering it and pulling it. But, I don't know. They gave me a super short haircut on top, and I've got these long dog ears on the side. I don't know. I can't win. I got nice. I swear to God, I'm watching a show. I'm fantasizing about being bald last night. That my life would be a lot easier if I was bald because I'd have no choice. I wouldn't wear a wig, and I know I'd have to go through life with no hair. That would be it.
You'd wear a hat.
I was jealous of bald people. What an easy life bald people have. Because they don't have any choices to make, unless they want to go wear a stupid wig. Oh, then I saw like a Hair Club for Men commercial this morning.
Right.
And this guy's complaining, hey, I was 23 years old and I looked 43, and now, thanks to Hair Club for Men, I've got, and I'm going, oh, man, but he's got to wear like a thing on his head.
Right, a cap all the time.
All the time. Admittedly, the guy did look better. I mean, they showed before and after pictures.
Yeah, but
he has to wear that thing on his head.
Got to be clipping it on.
Yeah, I don't have to do any of that. And I can't get nice hair because I let this imbecile get a hold of me.
Well, he watches while they cut.
Yeah, he watches while they cut, but quite frankly, he's the one telling the girls what to do.
Oh, so he's the manager of all this.
Yeah.
He's responsible, really.
Yeah. I don't blame the girls. I blame Ralph. Because they're just there cutting whatever he tells them to cut. And you know what? He doesn't really watch. He's so enamored with me, this Ralph, and being in my presence, he's busy yentering and yakking it up with me.
Instead of watching your haircut.
Yeah, I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Because your hair's really short on top.
Oh, does it look ridiculous or what?
Well, it looks bouffanty.
Yeah, it's like I got a hairdo.
With the little short bangs that are cut.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, he really did me a... And then, when I call him up, I didn't call him this time because I was too upset.
Too irate.
When I call him up, though, he gives me an answer like, oh, yeah, I really bum out when I get a bad haircut. I was just like, you son of a... I got to walk around like this for a couple of weeks till it grows back. And I just spent the whole, last couple of months growing it all out so it would look good. And my hair was finally looking good. Rat bastard. That little Ralph of Peckerhead. I feel like calling him right now and yelling at him, ripping him a new a-hole.
Well, I don't know what you can do. It ain't going to make your hair grow.
That's what I said last night. I just said, no matter how much I yell and scream, it's not going to fix my hair. And at first I thought, well, maybe it's because my hair went into shock, the day after it was cut. But no, this is already 2 shampoos, a lot of conditioner. It's just all completely miscut.
Yeah.
And Ralph just, he just doesn't have it. I got to get used to that.
He's not a hair man.
No. And what happened is the girl who was first cut my hair, she finally got the hang of it. Because Ralph finally got on top of that situation. Because she didn't know what to... Ralph commands everything. So then she got upset because I was complaining about my haircut on the ear, so she stopped cutting my hair.
Oh.
So then they brought in somebody new who didn't know what the heck was going on when Ralph started saying, cut this, cut that, cut that. And all I know is, if he had just let her cut it, I probably would have had a better haircut.
And where are these people coming from? You have no clue.
No clue.
You've never seen
I don't know. Ralph doesn't even know now. So I don't know, I don't know what he's doing, but I'm fed up with him, and that all he can do is I don't even want him to do my makeup anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just fed up with him. That's how irritated I am with this guy.
Now, don't do something drastic. He's a good makeup man.
Yeah, he is, but that he does good. Oh, boy, when it comes to getting a haircut for a guy, and I don't even know why he gets involved. If he doesn't know what he's doing, tell him to shut up and sit back. I never had such a wicked-looking haircut.
I think he wants to be in charge of your total look.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, but he's out of my life.
You're Jose or something.
Yeah, Jose Ebert. That's what he even said to me. I ought to be like Jose Ebert and wear a hat. Look at that. Do you believe it? I got like a crew cut on top. And like long hair in the back and the sides.
The thing that really killed me, because I didn't notice this before, is the little bangs.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife said you just push your hair back and not even have any bangs. You see it, Jackie? Look at this. Look at it.
You're a new man.
Yeah. I'm a new man, all right. Look, to Jackie, it always looks the same.
Jackie could care.
What?
It actually doesn't look the same.
Yeah, it doesn't.
The top's different.
Yeah. It's all messed up. I mean, this guy's a loon. And this Ralph is walking around with, I'm going to take a friggin' hatchet and cut his hair off when I see him.
Yeah, hack his hair up.
I'm going to hack his hair up and see how he feels walking around. Oh, I always feel bad when I get a bad haircut. You stupid son of a... What's his number? All right, let me take a break before I blow a gasket. I'm not some schlub like Ralph. I got to be on TV. I got to see people. Stupid dick. Wait till I give it to him. Hey, and he'll like that I call him.
Oh yeah, he'll get a big kick out of it. Yeah, part of the show.
Yeah, he's part of the show now. He's like Fred or Jackie.
I wrote a bit.
You know what? Let's not call him. That's how pissed I am. That's why I didn't call him. And he's out of my life. He can come. And he's not. In fact, who does your makeup on the show? I'm talking about you. Just not the prosthesis and stuff when I do masks.
Yeah.
Because Ralph does that great. Who does your makeup?
I think her name is Elise.
Well, Elise does my makeup. I don't want him touching me. He can blow out my hair and do my prosthesis stuff. I just can't take it anymore with him. I got to get him off my back.
He's come too close.
Yeah, and he's just annoying me. It's just annoying what he's done to me. I mean, I don't know. Does he watch what's going on? I mean, he's busy. Clip this, clip that. I'm bald on top of my friggin' head.
Well, I don't know how a guy who doesn't know how to cut hair can stand there with a person who does cut hair and tell them what to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that seems redundant there.
How long does it take for your makeup to go on?
Oh, well, I get a pretty extensive makeup job. It's like one of those makeovers for you. But she wouldn't have... Well, how long does it take Jackie or Fred?
How long does it take you guys to get makeup done?
About 90 seconds.
Really? That's what I want.
Well,
God bless you.
Waiting for Robin for about 50 minutes.
Well, try to get your eyes done once, Jackie, and see how...
Yeah, but she gets her eyes and her lips and everything done.
No, but I just didn't want you to
I just want to get powdered down. I don't care anymore. I want my hair back. I had such a nice haircut. I look like Michael Bolton.
Ooh.
Did you see it, Fred?
I did, and I had to look away real fast.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
I know. It's real bad, not pretty bad. Pretty bad's being kind.
It's noticeably
bad.
Different.
Stupid rat bastard.
Does your wife hate it?
Oh, everybody hates it. My wife is like, I'm blow drying it, right? So while I'm blow drying it, my wife's like giving me one of these faces, like, and I'm like, get the frig out of the room. I can't even say the F word on this crummy station.
What station could you say it on?
I don't know. There's got to be a station somewhere I can say it. Oh, man. When your kids don't recognize you when you come home from a haircut. I'm like so irritated. I just want to go home and kill myself.
Oh.
That's how I want to kill myself.
People don't realize what a bad haircut does to you.
It's just, I don't have much going on for me in terms of looks. I got nice hair, and now I look like, I don't know, I look like some...
You look like a poodle.
I look like a poodle. I look like some kind of idiot. I look so stupid. You know what? Gary, get me a hat. Go out. Come here, Gary. You're going to go buy me a hat. I don't want my hair being seen in public. But I need a big hat, like Cope wears when he's getting his hair weave fixed.
You want a fedora?
A stocking.
That's what Cope would wear, one of those Humphrey Bogart hats.
We'll be back right after this. Singalodian. All right. Yeah. I keep telling Gary, get me Ralph's number so we can call him on the air, but Gary's going, we don't have time.
Oh, good, because we do have the FMEs.
Yeah.
You don't want to call him.
Yeah, I don't want to call him, but I do. You could understand that, can't you?
Sure, I know exactly what you're saying.
I said to Gary, I said, Ralph's a groupie. I said, and I'm letting him cut my hair. And Gary goes, well, that's what I've been trying to tell you for 2 years. I go, you're right. Ralph's the one who told me I used to look like a poodle. That's why he's working on my hair now. And now I look like more of a poodle.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John Hyde and Gary Dell'Abate. The Best of the Wrap-Up Show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Monday's wrap-up show, we discussed the fact that Scott the engineer's wife called in, and we talked about what that all meant, how she called Ronnie's new girlfriend Chippy, how we don't think she liked Ronnie, and I think we finally got an answer to what Chippy means and what she thinks of Ronnie the limo driver. We haven't had a good old-fashioned on-air fight amongst the staff in a little while.
Long time, I think.
Like a good one, like a real one.
Yeah, it was very real. And it got more real as it went on.
Well, once wives start arguing, then it's a good fight.
Well, let's start with that. So Shuli goes in and does the update, and I think the premise was to talk about Sal.
This is going to be a Sal bashing.
Right. And Sal, of course, and realizes that he's wrong and apologizes and sounds completely sincere. And that turns into Ronnie being in there to discuss it, and then Ronnie, of course, talked about what goes on when they're there, and Scott the engineer, and next thing you know, Scott's wife's on the phone to basically set the record straight about what happened, because she was accused of being the reason why Scott left early. And I've heard that accusation has been made before.
Well, we should go back. I started to get on the microphone, but then I backed off. There's been tension between Ronnie and Scott's wife for a while, and I forget what it goes back to, but it goes back like 8 or 9 years ago. Something happened where they were supposed to go somewhere, and Ronnie wanted Scott to go, and something happened, and they used to go out to dinner, and that stopped. And I remember we talked about on the air that they weren't going to be friends anymore. I wish I could remember what it was.
Yeah.
So there's been some tension there for a while anyway.
And now she's calling him the dredge of the earth. And Ronnie, when Ronnie does it, you really want to go there. You could tell Ronnie's getting heated, and they got into it. And well, I was going to ask this question, but I see a caller already has it. So, Jeff, I'll give you the floor. Ask your question.
Dude, oh, my God. What the fuck is up with Scott? He stands there and lets Ronnie trash his wife in front of millions of people and doesn't say a word. If I was at a party and a buddy of mine started talking like that to my wife, it would have ended with me punching him in the mouth. What's up with Scott? Why didn't he stand up for his wife?
Well, that's very Scott in the sense that Scott, I've seen him before, and he's like, listen, my wife's her own person. This is her fight. I don't have to get involved in it.
It was an awkward thing because you had Ronnie and Scott's wife arguing, and Scott is literally standing there silent looking at Howard. And I wasn't sure if it was what you just said, Gary, sort of this is her fight, let her handle it, or if you... What was going through your mind as that was going on? Because you had to feel extremely awkward, Scott.
Well, it was a little awkward, obviously, but, I mean, she called in and she, was upset that they were making fun of me. She was trying to support me, which I really appreciate. Because she, they were making fun of Scott doesn't do anything and he just takes the money and, so I guess she was upset about that.
So you felt that she had your back in this conversation?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely had my back. So... and I appreciate that. So she's a big girl. She could speak for herself. So,
but did you ever feel a need to go, hey, Ronnie, whoa, that's my wife. Whoa, stop the clock. No, but did you ever feel a need to, that's what this guy's saying.
I did. But I know that I probably would have gotten some resistance.
From
Howard, because I know that he likes a good fight on the air. I did want to stop him, but,
Did you feel he was out of line at any point?
They were arguing. I don't really think he was out of line. I mean,
It's got to be weird, too, because, like, who are you, which one are you closer to?
I'm not even going to answer that.
I do have to say, Scott, that for my money, Scott had the funniest line of the morning. Howard goes, Scott, what do you think of Ronnie? And he goes, you heard my wife. He's an asshole.
Scott, I don't think Howard would have gotten on you if you backed your wife up there. I really don't. I mean, you weren't going to.
Of course, I back her up. I mean, I don't. She has some of her feelings, and that's fine. I mean, obviously she,
But do you think she so held her own? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. So if she was,
I didn't think that there was a need for this. Isn't a party, and you do let stuff sort of air out. That's the point of her calling in. She wanted to get her point across, and I don't think this is a like, hey, don't talk to my wife like that. It's not like he said, oh, she's a fucking skank.
Yeah,
Like, he had an argument. She had an argument back.
Plus, I don't think Scott's unaware of this issue. My guess
There's tension, right? We agreed that between your wife and Ronnie, there's tension.
Well, there is now.
But there was before. I do remember now. There's a guy up on the phone, but I do remember. This started when you wanted to go to driving school, right?
No,
I think it's
not at all.
If I remember the story correctly, is when we first came to Sirius and we had that partnership with NASCAR, which both Scott and Ronnie were really excited about. And I think they had this whole weekend plan where they were going to get flown out to Chicago,
right, go to a race or
and
something.
they were going to go to a race and be in the pit and blah blah blah. And then at the last minute, Scott pulled out, and Ronnie totally blamed it on Scott's wife.
Right, and I think I remember that coming up on the air, and I think that's whether Ronnie had tension with your wife over it. I think by bringing it up on the air might have created tension with your wife against Ronnie.
It might. I mean, she obviously doesn't agree.
Do you live there? You seem unaware.
Ronnie's wife. Ronnie sees a problem. Did he have a problem with Doug Goodstein's wife also? Didn't he have words with Marlo Goodstein on the air?
Yeah.
Did he call her like a bitch or something? Yeah. I don't know. I
don't remember if it was that, but we're going to try and get Ronnie.
I
down
guess she
here.
liked Ronnie's ex-wife, and I guess she felt bad about the whole thing, and then he's with a young woman now, and so I guess she doesn't she didn't like it.
So this
tension. Yeah, no, I listen. I've heard similar. I mean, my wife loves Ronnie, but she's weirded out by the thing. She's like, there was this woman that I loved that just has disappeared.
So even before that, there wasn't. You're saying there wasn't any tension there? Like it was that Ronnie's girlfriend. That's what brought this on.
Well, we do a lot together, or I go out with him, and so I guess maybe I took away some of the attention I should be giving to her by going out with those guys. But I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think it's more of the girlfriend thing. Now, she likes Stephanie though.
Now, why were people blaming your wife for you leaving early? You said that wasn't the case.
Not the case. I mean, we were there. We hung around for 10 minutes after the show ended, 10, 15 minutes, and it was already after 11, and I had a pretty long ride home, and I had to get up for work on Friday.
Right, but when you said that, Shuli, Ronnie, they were like, that's not the reason why.
Well, that's their opinion, but I'm telling you the truth.
And they complain about that for every show, so it's not like a new...
That's true.
I hang around a little and then I leave. So I mean, I'm not like them standing around drinking at the bar or doing whatever.
Waiting to throw up.
Right. So yeah, I don't get wasted. I didn't drink. I had one drink, I think, and so that's my thing. So I left, and I had to go to work the next day. So they didn't. Well, Shuli did, but that's his deal. Ronnie didn't have to work Friday. So nobody else apparently did either.
What's it going to be like when you get home today?
It should be fine. I don't see any problems. She got on the air. That was her choice. I didn't put her on the air. She wanted to argue with Ronnie, and she felt that she had certain things to say. She didn't appreciate them trashing me, both at the show and on the air today.
You don't think she's going to come down on you for, like, kind of letting Ronnie railroad her, like Ronnie was yelling and wouldn't let her get a word in. You don't think she's going to be like, where were you to have my back there? Or
in a situation like that,
yeah,
it would have been almost impossible to get a word in edgewise anyway. So she was doing fine. If she needed help, I would have stepped in, and of course I would have helped her. But I didn't feel that that she wasn't doing fine. She did well. She expressed what she had to say.
I mean, there's a part of me, like, if that was going on with me, I would have sort of stepped back and go, look, my wife's kicking Ronnie's ass.
He didn't really...
She certainly was holding her own, don't you think?
Yes.
He didn't trash her, really. She brought up some things, and he responded. And and I felt that she was doing fine.
No, she came out guns blazing. I mean, she definitely dug into Ronnie immediately and didn't hold back, which, if she's sticking up for you, I could see why.
Well,
I like Robin Salem, Scott's wife, a lot. Like Ronnie, his girlfriend. But Robin, Scott's wife, did take the stronger dig.
What do you mean?
She made a much stronger verbal dig than Ronnie did. When she what she called Stephanie.
What did she call her?
I mean, I don't know literally what a chippy means, but that was the strongest.
That chippy means like.
It's a young.
Well, if you don't know what it means, then how do you know it's stronger?
I don't know literally what it means, but it implies like
she's younger, and she's like you say, he's with that young chippy. It's not like a whore.
It
it's
does
just like
imply that
it's more like a young. It's more like
a young.
It's a very old-fashioned term, but it's not
derogatory though.
But it's not. It's not derogatory.
Sexualized. I think someone can look up chippy. If there's a dictionary there.
Where will I look? A dictionary from 1920 is what I need.
No, it was definitely a shot. But
it's a little lower than a broad.
But like Scott was saying, I guess Robin and Bonnie had a relationship, or maybe things were different, and now that she's gone and a younger woman's in the picture, she's not happy.
Does that end? Is Robin?
According to the Oxford Dictionary, the third definition for a chippy, it's North American, is a promiscuous young woman, especially a prostitute.
Promiscuous. Basically called her a whore. Basically called her a whore.
I guess so.
According to the third definition.
I didn't realize that was the meaning of the word.
Jenks, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yo, what's happening? I don't know. I kind of got the impression listening to that Scott, man, how could you not defend your wife or say something during that? I mean, your wife, she's going to rip you apart when you get home for that. You know that.
For what? I mean, she was defending herself. There was nothing more that I could do or say at that point. She was doing great. So
I'm going to make a prediction. You are going to come in tomorrow angry at Ronnie. You're going to come in tomorrow angry because you're going to find out what you did wrong. You're going to hear about it tonight, and you're going to come in tomorrow angry.
I know
at Ronnie.
why she called. She was trying to support me, and she wasn't, which is a great thing. And
I agree with everything you just said. You're going to come in tomorrow angry at Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie, what's your definition of a chippy?
A chippy?
Yeah. Does she? I think Scott's wife said that your girlfriend is a chippy. What do you think that means?
I guess it's a young girl.
Who? Okay.
So.
Because we were trying to figure out how deep the dig was.
You pissed off at him?
No, not at all.
Is your relationship with Scott awkward when you have this sort of?
Well, yeah, I feel bad for him because I know he's going to go home and catch a lot of shit today.
Why does everybody think I'm going to catch shit?
He says he's not going to catch any shit because Robin called in, stated her piece, and Scott didn't need to say anything because she held her own.
There's a bunch of calls up. There's a school of thought that you were disrespectful to his wife and that he should have stepped in and told you to shut the fuck up.
I was disrespectful. I was called that I'm an asshole, that I'm a shit, that I'm classless, and I didn't say anything derogatory to her before that until she started that stuff.
Dredge of the earth,
okay?
You were called also.
Yeah. Because she's jealous.
Well, I agree with that comment.
Yeah, I mean, forget it. I could have said a lot more, and I'm not going anywhere near any of the stuff that I could have said.
Go down that road.
I'm not. No.
No one ever takes that road.
I do.
No.
Yeah, Jason doesn't hesitate to take that road.
But no, first of all, I
Maserati.
I disagree. In one thing, I disagree with Scott, and I don't see how he says she called in to support him when she said that everybody on that show sucked and they were shit.
Yeah,
the show was shit.
I sort of got that impression too, that she was lumping you in with that.
How does that?
I agree
how does that support?
I agree with my wife.
How does that support her husband?
I don't agree with her opinion that the show sucked. Okay, and I told her that. When we were home that night.
Did she complain that the DJ sucked and he only has 3 songs on his phone?
Yeah.
I let her say it sucked in front of Shuli, but later at home alone, I told
when
her.
you left, the purpose of the show is to do exactly what we did.
But
that's the idea.
But Scott, when you left that night, what was that ride home like? Did anything come up because Sal was being so crazy, or
Ronnie with the Ronnie?
She
complaining?
thought Sal was funny, and she thought Mad Dog, the comedian that we had there, was funny.
He was amazing.
Chris Russo?
What'd she say about? What did she say about Ronnie?
She didn't say anything about Ronnie.
I don't believe you.
I don't either.
Come on,
I don't believe that you guys got in that car and Ronnie's name didn't come up
No,
once.
she said he could be a little rough at times, but I mean, overall, she didn't give me any other impressions. But the overall thing was the show. She didn't like the show.
But what does that mean? A little rough at times.
I thought. See,
With his
here's
language. His language.
Yeah, and I also think she was annoyed. Just my opinion. Okay, I'm not putting words in her mouth. My opinion was she was annoyed because at the beginning of the show, Scott usually does this dance. And he came to Shuli and said he really didn't want to do it because he was going to have friends in the audience. So at the first part of the show, I pointed these people out and I said that thank you for ruining the beginning of the show because Scott didn't do his dance. I think she was upset with that. That was my personal thought. Because after that, she had nothing to say to me the rest of the night.
Johnny in Tampa, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi, guys. I just want to say, I don't want to say to Scott, that guy, Ronnie, is not a friend. I mean, he's a jerk. You don't get into an argument with a friend's wife. You stay away. You don't get your friend in trouble and run your mouth with your friend's wife. That guy
how did I get him in trouble?
Old mommy. Because he got into an argument with your friend, and your friend is standing right there next to you. I mean, what's up with that? Why don't you shut your mouth, say yes, ma'am, and move on?
No, I don't. I'm not going to stand and be called classless and an asshole and everything else by somebody and just stand there and take it. You got the wrong guy for that. I'm sorry.
Right next to you. You do it for your friend. You take care of your friend.
I did take care of my friend. Believe me. Believe me when I tell you I took care of my friend.
You did not.
Oh, yes, I did. You don't know, okay? All you do is call in and run your mouth also. You don't even know what you're talking about, okay?
I know how to take care of my friends.
Good. Well, then you go take care of your friends, okay? You do that.
And, Ronnie, just to address that guy, Johnny, you didn't start in. Like, Robin called in to start yelling at you.
And, well, I brought something up, and maybe that's what set her off. I said that I think also, in my opinion, that she thinks I'm a bad influence on Scott. For certain the reasons are, whenever we go out and we invite him to go, we invite her also. Never comes. It's always Scott comes alone.
See, I don't think that she thinks she's see, this is what I get out of it. She doesn't think that you're a bad influence. She doesn't like you.
Exactly.
There's a difference.
Well, it's to me, it's the same. If you don't like me, you think,
Well, it sounds like it's more about the divorce and you moving on in life.
But there were issues before that.
Well, okay, but I think that maybe was the final nail in the coffin.
Well, hold on,
but the other thing, I just wanted to say, Ronnie, you didn't attack his wife. Like, you didn't go after his wife. And you didn't throw him under the bus either with anything.
I didn't.
Right.
That's why I didn't think that I would.
I don't
if he
know where-
started
I don't
attacking
even
her,
know
I
where
would
it
have
came from.
I would have come to her defense. But she was doing fine.
Well, we're sort of talking around it here. I mean, Scott, does your wife not like Ronnie?
Apparently.
No, don't give me apparently. You know the answer to the question. Either she does or she doesn't.
Well, she doesn't like him.
Okay. I don't think that comes as a surprise.
There's no surprise.
I think she expressed that today.
Did you know that, Ronnie,
Very clearly.
for a long time?
I never know it until 100% till he just said it now.
Well, you knew it from this morning.
Yeah, I had my feelings, but he just confirmed it for sure. Obviously, I've been talked about that she doesn't like me. Obviously, because I got divorced and I moved on with some, younger girl,
Chippy,
which is like never heard of in this society.
Scott, did she not? Yeah, I think we're gonna ask the same question. Did Chief have these feelings for Ronnie before the divorce happened? Like, did she always think he was a bad influence?
No, not at all.
So when that happened, that was sort of.
Yeah, I guess she doesn't. I mean, she doesn't obviously agree with what he did.
If Stephanie eventually gets old enough, do you think she'll like Ronnie?
Maybe if the woman that he was with was a little older. I don't know. People get divorced. The marriages don't work out. I get it. But I guess she didn't like the fact that she's a lot younger than he is.
I'm Scott the Engineer, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, once again, I got my ass handed to me because I wanted to go bowling, so I asked a question if I could have some days off to go bowling, and here's what happened.
we should start off with Scott Salem's quest to bowl. And I know we had a lot of Scott on the wrap-up show yesterday, and we're going to have a lot of Scott on today, simply because he's in the crosshairs. And it was sort of the perfect storm today because Scott, I would imagine, was fired up about what happened yesterday. And the news broke the story that he had emailed Howard about there was a new PBA event and he wanted to go, and Howard had gotten an email. But that was at the tail end of this. What I heard, and Gary, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is Scott had talked to Doug Goodstein, yourself, Tim Sabian, everybody who basically said no to him, yet he persisted until he got a message from Howard, which basically said no. Now, Scott's argument, and I see him running down the hall now, I wonder if he's going to be as fired up as he was in the studio. Scott's argument is a simple one, which is, and Scott, correct me if I'm wrong, no one said no. People didn't answer. People said maybe, or we got to talk to this guy, we got to talk, but nobody came out and said, no, Scott, you cannot do this.
Well, okay, today was the classic example of be careful what you wish for, because what I do know is that Scott was talking to a lot of people, and I think it would be fair to say Scott was trying to flush this out on the air. My understanding was he was trying to generate a news story that would get this to come out of the air. I think the hope was that it would come out on the air and he would get to go.
Were you lobbying the news, Scott? Be honest.
No, I asked about it. I asked Brad last week. I said, I know Shuley did the story. Are you going to bring that up on the air? I asked him. I didn't push. I asked him.
But it sounds like through the news, talking to Gary, talking to other people, it's like you were talking to everybody here about making this happen. And again, you're passionate about bowling. It's something that you want to do.
Right.
But was this an instance where you did hear no and just kept going?
I never heard no. Again.
Well, what did you hear?
I heard Doug said, I asked him, he put it off. I sent him an email. He didn't respond. I said, okay.
So Doug never gave you an answer?
No.
So
Doug's answer was, well, if he didn't respond, that's probably no.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your first. That's
Doug's
a
world.
that's a pretty good
That's
hint.
in Doug's world. I never ask Howard anything.
No, but you
I never bother him with anything.
Step away from this,
Okay.
being as close to it as you are,
Right.
and think about it some other way. Think about it like I went to Howard and asked for the day off for something. I wanted to go to the Met game, right? And Howard didn't answer me. What would you think? What would you say to me?
Either he didn't get the email, or he just didn't want to.
Or keep going.
He didn't want to answer.
Right. Why would he not want to
He didn't
answer?
want to look like the bad guy, which
Right.
he said on the air.
Right.
He said, I don't want to look
Scott,
like the
so
bad guy. But what to me,
Scott,
not answering is looking worse than a bad guy.
You don't get to call the shots.
Scott, you've been here a very long time,
I
okay?
have. And I don't. I would
hold on.
normally not bother
Here's
anybody
the thing,
on
okay?
anything.
If I email Howard something and I don't get a response, that's a no. I know it's a no.
And everybody here knows
Does
that.
anybody else think differently?
I think differently because sometimes I take it as, and not necessarily Scott's kind of situation, but I take it as, it's like, oh, should I work on this or that? And if there's not an exact no yet, you're not sure if this is the.
But you're
if this is
insane.
still percolating.
You understand that? Like you're an outlier.
Yeah.
You're insane.
He's right in a way because if Howard really wanted you to work on this or that,
No, I know.
he'd respond to you.
But I think sometimes Howard doesn't give a no because, well, first of all, he generally doesn't give no. That's true. But I think sometimes it's just like it's not necessarily a bad idea. It's just not for right now.
But he usually
so don't do it right now.
He'll usually say, or look, I know I've sent stuff in, and he'll be like, hey, this is good. Maybe Fred can help polish it up, or let's go in a different angle. Like he usually does give suggestions.
And the other issue here is why is Scott, or frankly anybody, going to Howard in the first place when the protocol, as Howard said today, was you got to talk to Gary first.
Always.
Let me go through it. So the Doug thing, Doug said probably not. He didn't get an answer. I waited about a week. And Doug said, let's see what happens. So after a week, Howard was doing stuff in my studio. So quickly I said, I know Doug sent you a note. What do you think?
Did you know that was on camera, by the way?
I had no idea.
Yeah. To me, it was on camera. It looked like Doug was there knowing you were going to ask, and it was engineered that it would be on camera.
I didn't even realize it.
And what did Howard say?
He said, Now, he could have ended it all a month ago by saying, I get that you want to bowl. I don't like the idea. We did it last year. I'm sorry.
I saw the tape because he's not answering the question.
What did he say?
You know what, Scott? I can't talk about this now. I got to deal with some stuff, and he lied.
No, right. That's what he said. I said he could have ended it by saying what I just said, but he said, you know what? I'm going to go in the back. I'm tired.
He avoided you at first.
Of course.
Scott, this is Fitzsimmons logic you're using.
I was going to say, yes.
Of course he avoided me. And I didn't appreciate it.
Didn't you think that Greg Fitzsimmons sounded like an idiot when he went through his whole thing with the book and Howard? I mean, didn't you think so? As an objective observer?
But Greg doesn't work for him for 26 years.
Because you sound exactly like him right now.
But Greg doesn't work for him for 26 years.
All right, so
this is like maybe the first request in all that time that I've made like
All right,
this.
so Howard avoids the question, what's your next move?
He said, let me talk to Tim and Gary.
So now you're waiting on Howard to get back to you?
I can give you a little bit of background on this, by the way. I can give you a tiny bit of background. Scott came to me to ask me about it, and I put Scott off.
Right.
I knew
said,
hold on. Let me finish it.
Go ahead.
I knew the answer was no. Tim, for some bizarre reason, I said, Tim, did you talk to Scott yet? Because he came to me. And Tim's like, yeah, well, we have to discuss it. And I had to remind him that we had discussed it. So Tim was a little slow getting the answer. And I could have said something to Scott, but it was actually, it's Tim's place to say it. Like, I didn't want to cut Tim's legs out. Tim is the one who should be having the discussion with him. And then when I heard Tim this morning, when I was talking to Tim, and Tim said, I said, Tim, what did you say to him? And he goes, not a good idea. I told him no. I go, well, did you tell him no, or did you tell him it's not a good idea? And while I don't think that Scott should misinterpret it any other way, not a good idea is no, I don't know why Tim didn't just say the answer's no.
Right. So Tim didn't say no to you, but he did say,
he said, let me advise you as a friend.
So
but even you said today.
But even you said you're not his friend today.
Well, I'm not his friend, but what does that mean? I mean, does it?
It sounds
is he
like
giving me like unofficial answer, not officially?
What do you think?
What do you think?
You
man?
want this is like Richard Christie does this sometimes.
I'm
want this
I'm
so
being
bad.
Very particular here.
Yeah, you want this so bad that you don't want to read between the lines.
I didn't want to read between the lines.
You know what you are? You're the chick. You're the chick at the door who's crying and go, tell me to leave. I won't believe that we're over until you tell me to leave.
So he said drop the issue.
No, really?
He said drop the issue, so I dropped the issue.
That's what happened to you guys?
Howard's not interested in covering it for radio, television. Fine. Right. I got it. Okay? Let me see if I can get some vacation time off for those 3 days that I needed to.
Okay, so let's pick up there.
Yeah.
Who in the history of the show, of the very main players, do you know that's ever taken vacation time when the show is on?
Robin. Well, actually, she didn't, but Howard, I just thought of this. Howard actually moved his vacation so Robin can go to Guatemala.
Right.
Last year, he moved a vacation week for her. She had to go to Guatemala.
I got it.
You know that.
So you think you
asked me a question and I gave you an answer. I didn't expect him to move the week. No.
But then why'd you bring it up?
Well, you asked me a question.
Okay.
Who
should Howard have moved the week?
I didn't know. He shouldn't move.
Okay,
well,
so then
actually, okay, let him move the week.
No. So we got that.
So let's say Howard said yes to that. You don't have an issue taking 3 personal days or 2. I don't know how many days
vacation
during a week that we're on live. You have no problem with that.
Well,
someone using your office, you're bored.
Yeah, do you think about the message it sends in terms of you needing to be here?
So one time I was out for a medical issue for a few days.
Which absolutely, that's for personal days.
Last year he sent me to Vegas, so I was out for 4 days for that. So obviously someone did fill in for me those 2 times. I just made a request. I didn't think making a request was such a horrible thing.
It wasn't. The request isn't a horrible thing. The not taking no the first 5 times, you got a mostly an 85 to 90% no, and not hearing what you want to hear. That's where it gets weird.
I see him in a minority here, but I just thought that I wanted to go. Okay.
No, that we got. That's I got that you wanted to go, and you were being what you were is being very. You started to become passive aggressive about it, like you got to tell me no. when everybody tried to tell you no in a way that wouldn't hurt your feelings, that wouldn't make you feel bad, that wouldn't be dicky, and then it all came to this today, which nobody really wanted it to come to but you.
And you stormed in there. There was an angry Scott who walked in there today yelling at Howard, telling him who, I mean, you were putting Howard in his place.
So the thing started 5 or 6 weeks ago when I first was approached, and I asked the question, and the answer, if I would have gotten 5 or 6 weeks ago, that would have been the end of it.
But most people, everybody but you thought you did have the answer.
Well, no, I didn't get an answer.
You got an answer.
Tim,
you just didn't hear it.
Tim, were you giving Scott friendly advice, or were you politely telling him, no, drop it, move on?
I was politely telling him to drop it and move on. And because the thing is that, we have a modified schedule now. And, we all need to be here, period, end of story. And I told him the time that I was in Minnesota when I came late because of my father, and Howard was giving me, shit for that. But it's right. I mean, right is right. We're here to work. And,
I get
the
it.
show is on. When the show is on, he needs us here to support the show.
I thought wasn't unreasonable.
Nobody's saying that. We're saying that you got it
today.
No, you got an answer 5 weeks ago.
I didn't get an answer
from Doug and from
a
Tim.
non-answer is no answer in my world.
But you eventually did get the answer of no, they don't want Howard TV covering it, because you said you came to this conclusion somehow, right?
Well,
so
drop the bowling issue.
Once you got
the bowling issue for TV and radio, which I did.
And then you continued to try
when you're told to drop the bowling issue, and then a day later you put in for vacation to go bowling, you're not dropping the bowling. You're dropping the TV angle of it, trying to get a free trip, but you haven't dropped the bowling angle.
I'm not trying to get a free trip. That has nothing to do with it.
I get that. But do you recognize that you want this so bad that you may not be thinking clearly? Because you do want it bad. I understand that.
Of course I do. And I'm still disappointed, but I understand that, they want me here. They need me here. And
By the way. But it seemed like, in a Sal sort of way, it took Howard to come on in the air, say, what the hell are you emailing me for? I am saying no. Doug's in the room. Gary's in the room. You talked about Tim.
I needed to be hit over the head with a hammer.
Did you really, though?
Well, no. I 99% knew the answer was no, obviously, but I gave it another shot, thinking maybe I could change his mind. Maybe, he's like, all right. For this.
So you did hear no then, because you're trying to change his mind.
Well, I didn't hear. Heard no for what I heard no for was the TV and the radio don't want to cover it. It's not interesting. It's boring. We don't need to cover it.
I think people are missing the larger context of this isn't just one Scott incident, and the ability to read between the lines or understand what someone's trying to tell you something in a nice way is essential, not just to work on the Howard Stern show, but in business in general. But I think that this has nothing to do with bowling. This is my whole theory.
You're such a douchebag. Well, I mean, really.
You don't like my theory.
Wait, hold on. Let him give his theory.
Do you
and
not
then
want me to say
him.
it's not about bowling? Or it's all about bowling, Scott.
Okay, but
I think he has a real problem taking orders from Tim. I've seen it. I know that Scott got upset. He wanted to hire somebody one time, and Tim said no, and he fucking flipped out about it in a very real and scary, loud way. I know one time Tim asked Scott for if he had any ideas how to upgrade his studio. Scott gave him some. I know Tim took some of the ideas and didn't take some of the other ideas, and I know Scott flipped out about that. Why do you ask me my advice if you're not going to take all my... I think the real issue is between Tim and Scott and has nothing to do with bowling.
Well,
I think... Well, my opinion is that there's some underlying issue with Scott that he feels a victim and always a victim. And there are certain things that go on in our area that there are processes in place and things take time, like equipment needs to be approved. But Scott, instead of asking, would rather blow up and pop off than find out what the real answers are. But there's some underlying issues that I think you feel victimized all the time. I really do. You're a good guy. I like you, and I try to work with you and try to develop a relationship with you. When I hear that I'm not your friend, when I'm not here to be friends, but I'd like to get along with people that I work with. But I think you like to put yourself in a victim state. So that's my opinion.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's your opinion. Getting back to what Jason said, of course, it's a thrill to bowl with professional bowlers. If you had some passion, or if Gary was given an opportunity to play in a real baseball game with the Mets.
I was saying my thing was like I got to go on tour with Bruce Springsteen. That would be the same thing.
And Howard let you go do it?
That's a passion that I have. Or Bruce said, Gary, come to the
I want you to play sax for me instead of Clarence Clemens.
Come stand on the side of the stage this day. I want you to be my personal guest.
Would Howard let you take a week off of work to go play saxophone with Bruce Springsteen?
He would no.
Okay, so there you go.
But then
okay, but I approached this as we did it last year. Howard sent me out there, which was.
But that question was answered pretty early. That it doesn't work for the show.
Okay, that's fine. I get it. And the PBA said, regardless of whether the TV show or radio show is covering it, you're welcome to bowl. That's what they.
See, this is where you fall off the tracks because nobody cares what the PBA thinks.
Well, I'm just telling you.
I'm being very blunt.
Are you aware what the PBA is?
I'm just telling you what. I'm just telling you.
Police Benevolent Association.
I was offered again.
No, we understand that, but we know what they want. But we know what they want. But that has nothing to do with what we want.
I know what they want too. I mean,
don't they have authority over the situation?
But Scott, what about what Tim said? I mean, because Tim's not the only person who said that before. Are you playing the victim all the time?
In fact, quite honestly, it was said pretty often before Tim ever worked with us.
I don't try to play the victim. Okay, I don't try to play the victim.
Leave it to the victim.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Scott.
No, I don't try. I don't want to be a victim. So, that's all I'm going to say on that.
Well, because what Jason was also inferring is that there's an underlying thing going on between the two of you.
That's what I
There's
think.
no doubt about it. And at some point, I don't know how much time we have left on the wrap-up show, but at some point, it's you guys are going to have to deal with it because I see it every day. And there's a thing going between, I don't know, I think that both of you think the other one doesn't respect each other.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think there's a missing level of respect coming from both of you. And you guys won't talk about
And I'm not saying that Tim doesn't respect Scott. I'm saying
I took Scott out to lunch the other week.
Yeah,
I'm saying that Scott does not feel respected by Tim, and I know that Tim doesn't feel respected by Scott.
I think we have disagreements. I mean, I try to request something. I don't want to get into it on the air. That's not right.
But this guy just took you out to lunch, and he said, and then you go right back and say, "I'm not his friend."
Did that hurt Tim when you heard Scott say that today? I would imagine that it did.
Tim, take me out to lunch. I'm your friend.
We'll work it out.
Are you guys on Facebook? Are you friends?
No.
Scott untags pictures with Tim.
The bowling is strictly me and not anybody else. That it's a great thing in my life.
I get it. I get it.
It really has nothing to do with anybody else. So, personally, it was a great experience, and I wanted to do it again.
Okay. What I would say is I think that every single person on this show could come up with an example of something that they really wanted to do that would make them be away from work.
I know, but they don't have that opportunity.
And they
I have the opportunity.
No, we've all had the opportunity.
Now, Richard, I'm almost positive that Richard's had opportunities to go on tour for 3 months at a time.
Oh, 3 months. I mean,
listen, it's a passion,
3
right?
days.
Oh.
But I mean, we've all had. Like I said, I've had the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. I've been given the tickets, and I was invited to go on somebody's private jet.
Like I told
and it
you,
still didn't get me home in time.
I don't think it hurts to ask. Okay, you've been here so long. I don't think it hurts just to at least ask and get an answer that somebody respected your answer. And all I said was, somebody could have come to me and said, "We appreciate that you want to go, but we'd rather have you here. There's shows this week. We need you. You're important to the show."
But there's no knowing that.
And no one appreciated that.
That's right.
There's no knowing that because it was said. Well, because he told you to finish.
Scott, who's your issue with? Is it with Doug? Is it with Tim? Is it with Howard, Gary,
Jason?
I think it's with Howard because even before when he was arguing with Tim in the hallway, he said all he needed to do was give me the answer, and this would have been done 5 weeks ago.
Howard said on the air he didn't want to look like the bad guy. I mean, maybe he looks worse by not giving me an answer.
Do you think that's the case?
I feel that not giving me an answer is disrespecting me and anybody else he doesn't give an answer to. Well, that's the way he works. That doesn't work for me. I mean, I get it. I don't make requests from him. I think this is the first request I've made in 26 years.
But it's not. And I can't think of the others. But do you think that every office operates any differently? Yeah.
No. No. I mean, yes, I think that people would make a request and they would get an answer. To be ignored to be ignored is worse than getting a no.
But what about if your request is unreasonable?
I don't think it was unreasonable. That's the thing. I don't think it was unreasonable.
And that's where I think there's a really big difference. To say, can I take time off after you know that it's not good for the show? I understand that part. But I want to take time off to go do what I want to do. You know, we all want to do that. That's an unreasonable request.
With this modified schedule, it's even more important that we're here for the shows. It's even more important that we're here and we don't miss it unless it's an emergency, a personal family emergency or some type of emergency.
Hey, I'm 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿 on Wednesday's wrap-up show. We talked about B.B. Jones and other things that came up on Howard's show this morning. Check it out.
I do want to start with B.B. Jones and what happened with her. And Gary, I think not a lot, but a few porn stars come in here and they'll say, oh, they'll bang anybody, they'll do this, they'll do that. I guess Tabitha was certainly one who put her money where her mouth was. But with B.B. Jones, she is willing to bang anyone, anywhere, anytime, unprotected, and
that makes her a little tiny bit less attractive to me, but she's really a very pretty girl.
But to some people it makes her even more attractive.
Well, you know, I don't know, it's easy and quick, but do you really feel good about yourself when you're done, or do you care?
Well,
some guys don't care.
You see, that's the question. If you're young and single and working on this show, this seems like a pretty good, you can bring your own condom. This seems like a pretty good opportunity. Yet, Ganji, JD, Benji all said no. And I want to know why.
Howard didn't understand. I sort of got where they were coming from, and I never really had to deal with this back in the day. But the whole, you know, I think that I understand Benji saying, like, girls will say, they'll Google you. They find out you banged a porn star, and it's, you know, they're like, hey, I can fuck a lot of guys. Why should I fuck a guy who fucked a porn star? So again, the other thing is, too, we're like deep in the porn star world. We're not in porn, but we know a lot of porn stars. And, you know, there's some women and guys who've never met porn stars, and they think it's a really dirty business. And I'm just saying it's a perception of other people. So I think I sort of get, like, I really understand Ganji saying that girls have Googled him and found out he fucked Kendra Jade.
Yeah, Ganji, your checkered past really has done some damage, it seemed.
So, just a prime example, the last girl I was dating, the first thing she brought up on our first date was that she Googled me and saw that I slept with this porn star.
And what did you? How do you deal with that?
She wanted to know about it, and I'm like,
so what do you say?
I was like, oh yeah, it was a really, really long time ago. It wasn't that major, and I do the whole, oh, she wasn't a porn star at that point. She was only a stripper, which made me feel like in my mind.
That makes it so much better.
Right,
it was a year after me that her and her stepmother banged Jerry Springer and taped it. Really?
Right.
Did anyone ever bring that up?
No, because they don't ever make that connection. But all it does is you see like Kendra, porn star, and I slept with her. And that's the first thing that literally comes up when you Google my name. And the other thing is, you know, so it causes a problem. I mean, like, it freaks regular girls out.
How many times does that come up?
I'd say 2 or 3 times.
And girls can't look past that, huh?
Regular girls have a problem looking past that for some reason.
See, now for JD, it's different because
no, it's not.
You've dated a porn star.
No, I didn't date her.
You liked her, and you would have dated her.
I've liked a lot of.
What was
girls.
that girl's name? The one that you were pretty
Kimberly
friendly?
Kane.
Kimberly Kane.
So, like, would you take Kimberly Kane, say, to Howard's Christmas party if you were dating her?
Yeah, if I was dating her.
So she's
sure.
a porn star. The girl today's a porn star. What's the difference in the way people look at you?
Because I don't know. You got me.
No, but I think it's a legitimate question. In other words, you're willing to date porn stars.
Yeah. Listen, well, first of all, if she has the sex with a lot of guys.
But
a lot.
But Kimberly Kane,
many porn stars do.
It's protected. She's having sex with janitors.
So it's the unprotected sex.
That's a big thing.
Okay.
And second of all,
I don't think she's interested in me. Otherwise, she would have gotten back to me when I tried to contact her.
No.
I didn't try and contact her like once and never again. I tried to call her a couple times. I texted her.
I think you played that all wrong. I don't think she's really interested in anybody. I think you have to call her, remind her that you want to have sex with her, you want to talk dirty to her. I think you have to work it. I think she's putting it out to everybody. She forgets who she talks to.
Wait, JD, what did you do? Like, how did you try and get in touch with her?
I called her.
And then what'd you say?
I
One
can't
time?
remember. I left a message.
And so did you expect her to call you back and go, hey, JD, let's rock out with your cock out?
She left me a voicemail wanting phone sex. Well, yeah.
Right. Okay, so what'd you do?
I called her and I left her a voicemail. I remember what.
But how long after?
Probably that in the next morning.
But you didn't try
as soon as after I got home from work.
You didn't try to text her or follow up besides that?
Yes, I did.
Well, what did you do? How many times did you text her?
Like a few, but if you don't get a response each time, what are you gonna do?
So at what point did you give up?
I don't know, like a month or so.
But how many times would you say you tried either voicemail or text? How many times?
Like 5 times, maybe.
So so if you had gotten a hold of her that night and did a little phone sex, do you think you would have made the next move into actually meeting up with her?
Sure, probably. Maybe. Yeah.
Benji, you weren't here, but the question is, you 3 guys, you're single. Like, why not go for BB?
When Marianne from Brooklyn called and said, "No, how can you say it's a stigma?" It's not a stigma to me, but it's a stigma to how other women.
Why do you care?
Look at it
Because you don't usually seem to care about those things.
I care because I think BB's very attractive. I don't know her personally she seems cool, but it's like for basically like a one-time thing. Like maybe she's in New York twice a year, 3 times a year. I don't know how often.
Okay.
So for this one-time fuck of a hot girl, is it worth how much harder it is going to make for other relationships?
But Benji, you've been on the air and openly talked about anonymous sex that you get off of websites. Why is that so different?
First of all, I don't do that anymore. I don't bring it up anymore, and I don't do it anymore. First of all. But second of all, it is different when it becomes a very tangible, real thing. Oh, sorry. When it becomes a very tangible, real thing with a person that people know who it is.
Right.
Now, I have interesting breaking news. I don't know if this has come up. And I checked with Howard to make sure it was cool to bring up.
Okay.
She rejected Pete.
How so?
What?
She said she wouldn't fuck him.
When did she say that?
This is what now I'm getting this secondhand from TV guys.
Pete, get over here. Go ahead.
Oh, Pete, I didn't know you were in here, so I don't know if you know this. And this is what I heard, so maybe it's not true. I don't know.
No, that's first I've heard of that.
Well, hold on. But let's start. Pete, how did you leave it off with her?
I said sure.
So did she give you a number to contact her, email address?
No.
No. So how are you figuring you're going to get in touch with her?
I don't know. I mean, I would have thought
signals?
that. Yeah.
So, Ganji, you're like one of the main guys at Howard TV. What's going on here? Is this true?
I don't know. The behind the scenes guys were following them around, so I'm assuming that's when it happened.
So Benji, what do you know?
Well, this is Lee. He's one of our TV guys.
Yeah. What's up?
Not much, Pete. How are you doing?
Okay. About this news, what's
So Lee told me. I said to Lee, this was maybe he's coming down. I'm sorry. I said to Lee Garowitz, I said, "Oh, did Pete leave with BB?" And he goes, "No, actually, she said." And Pete,
just say it.
That she didn't want to. She wasn't interested in having sex with Pete. Now I don't know if she just said just Pete specifically or anyone here, or I don't know how that goes. And I saw Howard on the way out because I wanted to check with him to make sure it was cool to bring up, and he said it's cool. So, but I didn't get that firsthand.
I mean, she clearly agreed on the air. I mean, after Pete serenaded her, and she was all up for it. Doug, do you know what's going on here?
Yes, she's claiming the.
Can't hear you.
How's that, Mike?
Oh, the thing on my face?
The open sore is the problem. Not his.
What is that, by the way, Pete? We were sort of talking about that.
I don't
There's an
actually
open
know
sore
what
on
it
your face.
is. I went to the doctor yesterday and had it checked out.
And he said what?
I got some antibiotics. So
what did he say?
It was just like some sort of pimple that I squeezed and just pussed all over. And
So that might be the reason why. Pete.
Do you think the open sore is an excuse?
No,
I don't know. I will tell you that we looked at it before, and Pete, don't take this the wrong way. He does sort of look like an AIDS patient. You know what I mean? With a big sore. I'm serious.
How does he take that the right way, Gary?
A handsome AIDS patient, though.
No, so she doesn't know you the way we know you.
Yeah,
and
obviously.
And so I look at that and I go, Pete banged into the wall or something. But maybe it's a little scary to her. But this is a woman who doesn't mind unprotected sex.
We finally found that.
Yeah,
Bibby
so that's kind of weird.
Bibby has a line, and Pete is that line.
He's the Mendoza line.
Yeah.
So if Ganji has this sore or Benji has this sore, let's say, do you think it would have prevented this from happening?
That's pop a pimple real quick.
No, that's a very good question. I don't know. John, I guess the question you're asking is it the sore or is the sore just an out in general?
That's right.
Well, I mean, we could ask her, like, will you do it when the sore is healed?
Yeah, well, based on her rap today on the show, I wouldn't think that would stop her, but I guess I'm wrong. Shirley, do you have breaking news on this?
I don't know. I was just going to confirm what Benji said because I interviewed her after she got off the air, and she confirmed with me that she was not down to bang Pete.
But did she tell you the lesion or the sore was?
Yeah, she says I don't know what that sore is, and I said I think it's just a scratch. Could be AIDS. I don't know.
Don't you think BB should have had the class to tell Pete face to face, or at least let him know before she left? That's not right.
Doesn't sound like the conviction of a girl who fucked a janitor at the movie theater.
Well, maybe you said maybe she felt, maybe it wasn't the smartest way to do it, but maybe she felt it was nicer to say yes on the air and to reject.
And then to just never call him again.
Yeah.
Pete, would you rather that, or would you rather her tell you face to face?
Face to face, rather than secondhand.
Well, But the second hand is not her fault. That's my fault. That I didn't even realize you were here.
Right, he wouldn't even been aware of it if Pete wasn't here.
Then he would have never known. He would have just kept calling her and texting her for a month.
We're just kidding, man. She's gonna fuck
Thanks,
you.
Gare.
Huh? We're just kidding. She'll fuck you.